Let's go. Hey, hey, hey.
Welcome to the Sircus Cektor.
You know where you at right now? You must have got lost. Cause we here. We turn. We lit. The Sircus Cektor.
Welcome
Don't
to
get it
the
twisted.
Sircus Cektor.
Don't get it fucked up. But since you are here, welcome. I'm your host. Me. Call me Sir. Let's go. Wonderful day. Not just a day, a week, a month, a year, a life. Oh man. Man, cut the music. Cut the music. Man, I had a wonderful month. Started off with my baby girl birthday. She had a birthday. Started off the end of last month. Then my son graduated high school. That was a big ups. What else? And we went on vacation. Then some things happened in between that I can't remember. The results of being too lit. Then it was my birthday. Prior to everything I just said, it was my mother's birthday. And before that, it was my grandma's birthday. Man, I've been lit ever since. What else? Then Father's Day tomorrow. Yeah, Father's Day tomorrow. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. take care of business. Um, just providing for your loved ones, being there emotionally for your loved ones, protecting your loved ones by any means necessary. Shout out to the fathers. And hey man, tomorrow your day. Yeah, tomorrow your day. For those who don't have kids, shout out to y'all too. Man, it's hard work. It ain't easy. It's a lot to go into this. But you have to love every minute of it. The good, the bad. It just is what it is. You're here for a reason. Serve that purpose. Man, I've been trying to get live for a minute. I've been having major technical difficulties. But I think everything's straight now. So, once again,
Welcome to the Sircus Cektor.
this is the Sircus Cektor. Don't get it twisted nor fucked up. The fuck is that? Yeah, man, I see the story that got brought to my attention. And I just wanted to go over it. I thought it was a unique story. And it's not one of its kind, but the way he tells the story is very interesting. And we're going to get into it. This story is about a young man working minimum wage at McDonald's. So he ended up finding a way to get a hold to some credit cards. And then throughout that, he advances to just making fake credit cards and getting the scamming and things of that nature. So we're gonna walk down the good, the bad, and let this gentleman tell his story. Hope everybody doing good out there. Had a blessed day. It was sunny for the most part. Where I'm at, I'm on the East Coast. Then it started raining a little bit, drizzling. But for the most part, it was straight. It was good. Cut the background music. Y'all ready? And before I go on, let me check my levels. Make sure everything's straight. So if you excuse me, I'll be right back. All right. Sorry for the wait. So let's get into this.
$60,000 spending limit every day. I'm hitting stores. It's like we struck gold. That's the Trump Hotel. I go inside the penthouse. I thought I cheated life. I'ma just keep doing this till I get $1 million house. I'ma get married and I'ma just do this forever. The first scam I did, I was in a house one day. I'm on a computer. I'm on eBay. And eBay, it had a checkout thing called Bill Me Later. And I remember they used to ask for like the name, date of birth, and social. If you could put in that information, I guess you can pay. You could pay with your social, basically. I remember I did it. I seen it at checkout. I was doing something else and I seen it at checkout. So I went and I added an iPhone to the cart. And I did the process. I forgot whose social I used, but I had somebody's social at the time. I'm not really sure where I got the social from, how I obtained it, but I put it in and it went through and the iPhone came in the mail. And I was just like, oh wow, it worked. I was just freaking babbled. So I'm like, okay, that's what's up. So I had a girlfriend at the time, and her mom worked in the office, like where she deal with people information, social and stuff. So one day I went to her. I'm like, oh, you think you could ask your mom? No, I was just talking to her about like what I found out and what I did and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, my mom worked in the customer service thing. I think I could get you some socials and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. Like whatever she give me, I could break you off money and stuff like that. It sounded good. We excited about it. So she went to her mom, and she had a cool mom. I guess her mom started giving her socials. She used to give me on these little yellow.
I've been on mute the whole time. I apologize. I've been on mute the whole time. So you know what? We're gonna run it back. We're gonna run it back. Because I don't know what was caught and what wasn't caught. So we can run it back.
$60,000 spending limit every day. I'm hitting stores. It's like we struck gold. That's the Trump Hotel. I go inside the penthouse. I thought I cheated life. I'ma just keep doing this till I get $1 million house. I'ma get married and I'ma just do this forever.
So shout out to Matthew Cox.
I did. I was in a house one day. I'm on a computer. I'm on eBay. And eBay, it had a checkout thing called Bill Me Later. And I remember they used to ask for like the name, date of birth, and social. If you could put in that information, I guess you can pay. You could pay with your social, basically. I remember I did it. I seen it at checkout. I was doing something else, and I seen it at checkout. So I went and I added an iPhone to the cart.
That build me later. The build me later sites. There's a lot of them today. You got Zip, Afterpay. You got Affirm, Klarna, things like that. Those are sites to where they bill you later, but they ship out the product ASAP. So he's saying he went through a site, found out that You can get product by just putting your social in there, right? From your social, they'll bill you later, but they'll send you out the product ASAP. So he put in iPhone.
And I did the process. I forgot whose social I used, but I had somebody social at the time. I'm not really sure who where I got the social from, how I obtained it, but I put it in and it went through and the iPhone came in the mail. And I was just like, oh wow, it worked. I was just freaking babbled. So I'm like, okay, that's what's up. So I had a girlfriend at the time, and her mom worked in the office, like where she deal with people information, social and stuff. So one day,
So he got free product without using his information. He already had somebody information that he obtained. Put that social in, got him a free iPhone. After that, he flabbergasted. He don't know what to say. He found out a glitch in the matrix, right? So now he click up with some other people that can easily give him access to some more socials. So you know what that means? More product.
I went to her, I'm like, oh, you think you could ask your mom? No, I was just talking to her about like what I found out and what I did and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, my mom worked in the customer service thing. I think I could get you some socials and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, that's perfect. Like whatever she give me, I could break you off money and stuff like that. It sounded good. We excited about it. So she went to her mom, and she had a cool mom. I guess her mom started giving her socials. She used to give me on these little yellow post sticky post things, and she used to bring them to me when I meet up with her. And I was just sitting there on the computer, just ordering everything to my house, just sitting there, bill me later, trying. Some socials wouldn't work. Most of them didn't work, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, but
And it's all coming to your house.
it's all coming
It's
to
a
my
bad
house.
idea.
I don't.
He don't know it's a bad idea at the time, man. He young. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you can say that now, but in the midst of everything, shit, it is what it is. You know, you testing it out at first to see what's going on with it, see if it worked. Oh man, I think a lot of people been in that type situations. At a young age, just really not knowing the consequences and things like that. Without saying too much, I understand what he's saying.
Huh.
I don't know what I'm doing. I was just on a computer one day,
Right.
like just put it in stuff. So
Just trial and error,
Yeah,
right? You gotta do it. It's working.
it's working.
Once
So
you get caught, then you go, oh, that. Now I know not to mail it to my house.
yeah, but it's funny because I never got caught. I never got caught for it or nothing. I just did it a couple of times and it was cool. And I don't know if they stopped to bill me at that time or which one came first, or her parents stopped working there, or she stopped giving her the information. One of those came first, so I end up not going too far. You get what
Okay.
I'm saying? It was just like a temporary couple of months thing. Got a couple of
But it
iPhones
gave
out
you a
of it.
taste.
But see, now he hungry for it. That's when you keep your eyes and ears open to figure out, who can replace what you lost. So he not getting the socials no more because he say your girl probably lost her job or what have you. So you know what I mean. He gotta figure out how he gonna continue on getting this stuff, this free stuff. Continue.
Of
Yeah, it gave me a taste of perfect. It gave me a taste of like getting something for free. You get what I'm saying? Or
Right.
getting someone information. That was like the first thing I did. So one day, me and my friend, we go to our buddy house. We had a friend, and every time we go to his house, just like this friend, like he always had like nice clothes. Like we call him Diddy, Diggy. I didn't know him personally. My friends knew him. Like that was they friends, and I always used to wonder like what he do, like what he do for a living. He had this nice house, his parents' house. Obviously, I'm like 19 at this time. He around the same age, probably a year older, if anything, 2 years. And he always, every time he come around, even before we went to the house that day, always coming around. He was driving. I remember that was another thing. Like, oh, like he driving. None of us was driving. I didn't know too many people driving at that age. We went to his house one day, and I remember he came to my friend, and he was like, "Oh, don't your friend work like at a register?" And And he was like, yeah, so they talking, he give him something. So my friend come back to me. He was like, yo, I was just talking to Diggy, and he said like he got like a little black box thing. Like that's what it's called, a black box. It's called like a mini XD, like the name of it.
This is it, a skimmer?
Yeah, it's a reader.
Yeah.
So first time seeing it, don't know what it is.
So now he got access to a reader, a card reader is what it is. You get this card reader and it reads people's information, digital information, to where you could copy that and place that on a blank credit card. Then you can use that as you will. This is what scammers do.
It just looked like a tiny little handheld little register card swiper thing. So he was just like, listen, when you go to your job, just take this, just swipe cards on it.
You're still working at McDonald's.
Still working at McDonald's.
Yeah, okay, so
So that's why they came to me for it. So he's like, just take this, swipe cards on it, and you just gonna get some money. Like he gonna pay you for just swipe as much cards as you can on it.
What is it? What did you get per swipe?
It wasn't even per swipe. It was just swipe cards, and I'ma just give you. I forgot the amount. He offered me an amount. You just swipe as much as you can. If you get a lot, I give you some money. They didn't really understand it because you gotta understand.
I need $10 every time I swipe this fucking thing. That's what. That's what I need.
Because I didn't know
something.
I didn't know how much.
Need a set fucking price here, bro.
I didn't know the gravity.
But he new to the game, man. So he not thinking about making demands or negotiate or shit like that, because he don't even know what he really getting himself into. He just learning that somebody got a tool that'll help him progress in what he trying to do. You talking to a person who's reminiscing on when he was basically a teenager, and he's speaking to him as a grown man. So come on, man, you just listen to a story, man. Shit.
I didn't know the gratitude of
But shout out to you, Matthew Cox. Shout out to you.
how much money he was really making off of it. Like, I didn't really understand. I know it's a credit card. I understand they got money on it. And I know he told me a decent price, probably like 500 every time I give it to him, somewhere 1,000. And I was just like, cool, all right, cool. Like, I'm gonna try to do this as much. I'm trying to get like $500 $1,000 every week. Try to give it to you twice a week. So I just took it to McDonald's. I'm doing great. I'm swiping, working the drive-through, so it's perfect. Swiping, boom. Even in the front register, I found the way to swipe the card like myself, because at McDonald's they got the self swipe thing in front of them, so they're not supposed to hand you their card.
Yeah, the point of sale.
If you working the cashier, you stealing, goddammit. You either stealing out your drawer or your partner drawer coming up short, but you stealing somewhere. You stealing somewhere. If you a cook, nigga, keep on cooking, nigga. Whatever you cooking, keep cooking, nigga. Don't worry about no money, man. But them cashier workers, yeah, you little thief, you stealing something.
Yeah. So I came up with what I did. So I ring their order up, boop, 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 boop. After I ring their order up, they'll go and swipe their card. But it's a button. I remember this. I swear to God. It's a button that you have to press so it can process the transaction. If not, it's just going to keep saying processing on their screen. It just say processing. You click the button, it either approve or decline. So when they swipe their card, I don't press like the final checkout. I remember it was a yellow button on the bottom right-hand side that you have to press to complete the transaction. You can press it before they swipe it, and then it just goes through. Or if you don't press it before they swipe it, it's just gonna stay there, whatever the case may be. But it's still a checkout button. It's still a checkout. Like you have to press it so the screen can light up, but you gotta press it to process it. So once that screen pop up for them, I tell them like, oh, we having difficulty with the system right now. So I gotta swipe the card in the main office for it to finish processing. And this is when I started learning reading people who would really go for something like this, or who would really give me their card, or who really looked like they had money. You get what I'm saying? So I started picking out certain people that didn't know, or people that was really in a rush. So they'll swipe their card and basically give it to me. I'll be like, there's something going on with the system. I have to finish the transaction in the back. I have to finish it. So I take their card, go to the back, swipe it on the card. And when I come back, I just say, just give it a little time. It's running through the system right now. And then in that time, I'll click the button real quick. And then
So now if they come at you talking about giving some time, it's running. Nah, nigga. Yeah, you got that black box.
receipt would just come out, and I'd be like, thank you, giving their card back with their receipt, and they were just like, okay, it wasn't a big deal. So I found out how to do it from both ways, because I wasn't always in drive-thru.
Drive-thru is easier because they hand you the card, you swipe it, then hit it, then push it, and give them the card back, right? Like they don't see what's going on back there.
Do you have to hide that from your coworkers, or is it
Hell yeah.
I was hiding it from for my coworkers. I didn't want nobody to know because I didn't really make friends there. It was just like more older people.
The nigga, the first to rat you out. You know, you ain't supposed to trust them niggas. You just work with them niggas. Now, some niggas cool, you know what I'm saying? But you had to build that rapport. But shit, the rest of you niggas, man, hell nah.
People. It was more older people. I remember it was like this one African guy, like he was on to me, like he knew like I was doing something. 'Cause I was taking money out the register and stuff like that. I used to do a lot of crazy stuff, and I ended up getting fired for that too. Like 3 in the morning, the system in McDonald's closed down. You ever went to McDonald's like 3, 4 in the morning back in the days, and they'll tell you like, oh, our system is rebooting or something like that. Like,
do you want your videos to look like this? Well, in just 14 days, we've taught all these people how to do it. Our program
people know, like if you've been to McDonald's, like around 3, 4 in the morning to this day, the system have to reset from the regular menu to breakfast. And when it's switching over, they can't accept any payments. So what we used to do at our store, we used to take the payments manually. So we used to ask them what they want, write it down, do the math on how much it costs, and tell the cooks to make this, make this, make that, make that. They go and make it, boop, 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 put it in the bag it up, get the money. Listen, the total is this much. They give you the money. They give you a calculator, put how much they gave you, how much change they're supposed to get back. It's only cash at the time. Give them the change, food, boop. So what I used to do sometimes, I used to get they order, tell the cook to make the cook, and only put that, he wanted 2 items instead of the 5 items he wanted. And I would do the math on it, whatever left, pocket it, give them their change. Nobody knew, doing that for a while, along with the thing. So I was in there just working. Sometimes that African dude, he used to leave his register, because he used to be working one register, I'm working in the drive-thru. I used to just go to his register. Both our registers is open. It's just sitting there. I just go take money out of the register. A little stupid stuff. Greedy. So I was taking the black box to I used to give it to my friend. I used to have to go to my friend. I didn't know him personally. So I used to go back and forth. That's all I was doing in McDonald's, like, through the time. I would give the box to my friend.
Nigga right here.
He'd give it to him and give it back to him to give to me. And the first couple of times he was just like, oh, are you swiping the card right? Make sure you swiping it right. None of the cards was good. This and that and the third.
Right.
Okay. Did it a couple more times. Brought it back. Same thing. It probably didn't take like 3 weeks. Probably like the 3rd week, I said, all right, something got to give. I didn't give you probably over 200 cards. Like, there's no way you're not telling me nothing is like, cause I don't even know what you're doing. I just know, like, all right, I'm swiping it right. You told me how to swipe. I'm doing everything. This is not working. And now I'm getting suspicious. Like, all right, you're doing something funny. So my friend, he was supposed to get money from it too.
Right.
Thing is, it took you 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? See, you what they call a nice nigga. You feel me? Nigga, don't take that long, nigga, to know you being scammed. Let's continue.
From like introducing us. So he's getting mad now too. You get what I'm saying? So we both go to him one day. He's like, listen, we're not doing this no more unless you cough up some bread. And he was like, yo, look, you could come with me and I'll show you. He was like, you could come with me, I'll show you. So what he was talking about, he just wanted my friend to go with him. He ain't wanted me to come. So we all in the house, and he was just like, all right, so yo, we made a plan. Boom, we made a plan. We was like, yo, we're gonna go this day. That day came, me and my friend thinking, we sitting in the house thinking that he talking about both of us. So the whole time he moving weird. Like, we walking downstairs, he moving like it's something wrong. Like, but I wasn't supposed to be there. That's the whole reason why he moving. Like,
yeah, because he so playing you.
Car, I remember it was like an Audi SUV, silver. We sit in the car, we chilling, we talking. We like, all right, come on, like let's go. Like you got the credit card, right? And he like, oh yeah, but mind you, it's nighttime too. This was another strange thing. It was night. It was dark, and he was like, oh yeah, but I only could bring you. I can't bring him. So my friend immediately at the time, he like, oh nah, that's not gonna work. Like, he gotta come. He don't want to get in the cards. Very genuine. You know what I'm saying? I respect him to this day for that. He was like, oh nah, he gotta come along. If we go do this, he gotta come. Mind you, I don't even know what we about to do. I'm just going. Like, I want money. I want money, and I know you said you're gonna take us to get the money. I know we probably gotta swipe the card somewhere. I know it's something in that nature. Still don't know too much about it. So my friend ended up saying like, nah.
So he tried to backdoor you to go to your friend, and your friend was genuine enough to tell old boy like, nah, man, I ain't moving like that. You know what I'm saying? That's my partner, man, and shit. We gonna fuck with this scam together. Yeah, old boy was on some snake shit.
We don't want to do that. So he ended up giving my friends a couple of cards and just like, you know what? Y'all could do it on your own. He got mad and just like, yo, y'all could do it on your own. Gave us some cards and just got out the car. We went back.
So because his homeboy wouldn't ditch his friend, the car issuer, I'm gonna call him the car issuer, he got mad and he was like, you know what, y'all could do this on your own. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all skedaddle. Because basically he was trying to play him, the dude that's telling the story.
back upstairs. So we just like, all right, cool. We take a couple of cards. All right, no big deal. We do it by ourselves. So the cards that he gave us, they like the blank cards. Like it was crazy. Like it's like the all white,
It's all white
version
with a
with a
strip.
magnetic strip on it. So mind you, at the time, I'm like, oh, so this is how y'all do it. It's not supposed to look. I don't know nothing. I'm like a brand new person. Like I'm like, oh, so this is how y'all do it. Like it's a white card and y'all just swipe it like that. Like I didn't know you could put a actual bank logo on it and put some color on it and put numbers on it and everything. It was just a all white card. Weird, it looked like a security card or something. So we took it, tried it at McDonald's, it didn't work. We tried it a couple of places. We went to like a couple other fast food restaurants trying the other ones. We didn't work. We sitting there swiping like 10 white cards back to back. Lady, you know, it's people like us working at McDonald's at the time. They don't care. They just sitting there laughing. They don't know what's going on. The whole town, city, nobody know about scamming. This is early, like when it first started in my city. So but we sitting there swiping, nothing working. So my friend called him. He like, listen, none of the cards you gave us work. We try to test it at McDonald's before we go even do anything, and it's not working. So he was just like, oh, I don't know. I told you this is what happens to me when he give me the card. I tried them, and they never working. So long story short, I think like from that day, like we cut our hands from him. Like we ain't deal with him, right? So I ended up getting fired from McDonald's. They found out I was stealing from the register. Thank God that's all they found out. They said, listen, we firing you because money been coming missing, and we don't even want to talk about it anymore. Like I just came in for work one day. I came into work. I remember I was about to leave. So when I was leaving, clocking out, they said, listen, we don't want you working here no more. Things are going missing. That's in that nature. Things going missing. You know what you're doing. Blah, blah, blah. So the whole time I'm thinking like, damn, they know I was swiping the cars. Like, am I gonna have the police at my door?
Why? That's when your heart drop. You know what I'm saying? They bring you in the back in that office, and it be the manager and somebody else for a witness, and they get to tell you the reason why they letting you go, and they telling him that his jaw coming up short, and all the meanwhile the only thing in the back of his mind is, damn, is the cops on the way? Do they know? You know what I'm saying? I've been scamming with credit cards up here. That's what's in the back of his mind. So you gotta know he nervous as shit.
Door later or something the case may be, but thank God, never happened. They just fired me, went about my way. So now I'm just freelancing. I didn't graduate yet. My friend that I was with, like my best friend, like basically the two people I'm talking about, they brothers.
Right.
One is around my age, one is older, just so I don't have to keep explaining that. One name is T. I'm gonna just say T. The other one is W. Wiz. T and Wiz. Because Wiz, we was apart, but not too much. Like T, I went to school with him. I went to school. We did everything together. That's how I met him, and then I met his older brother through him. So he was going to school at the time. I wasn't. So I'm in the house one day, and I remember when I had the black box, I remember flipping it over one day, and I seen like a name on it, and I remember I took a picture of it. Like I took a picture of the name. It was a white sticker on a reader, and I was just in the house bored, and I typed that name. I typed in everything I seen on that sticker. I just typed it in Google. Boop. Pops up. Google search, eBay, Amazon, this, YouTube videos. Oh, you can order this? Mind you, the whole time I'm thinking some foreign thing. He probably, some like impossible to get.
Right.
Like some classified secret thing. Boom. Yeah. So yeah, because it's a credit card reader. It's for criminals. That's what I'm thinking. Like it's criminals, only criminals use this.
I've been using Mando's whole body deodorant, and let me tell you, you can use it anywhere. Pits, balls, thighs, and even your feet. Mando's powered by mandelic acid, so it stops odor before it even starts. It
They
blocks
got
odor
Mando's
all
for
day.
your
I'm
odor.
talking 72 hours. I love the scents too. My favorite is bourbon leather. It smells amazing. You can choose from other fresh options.
If
like
you got
coconut
odor
and
problems,
Mount
y'all
Fuji.
pick that
And
shit
best
up,
part,
man.
No baking soda, no parabens, just clean, safe deodorant for your whole body. I've
You
added
gotta
Mando
add
my
to
daily
Earth.
routine, and honestly, I feel fresher and more confident. It works way better than just showering alone. Mando's starter pack is perfect
Not
for new
fuck it up.
customers. It comes with a solid deodorant.
Be in a bunch of other numbers, a bunch of random numbers after the name. It just looked like a bunch of numbers, but within that number, you can see the person's first, last name. And then in track 2, you're going to see the card number, the expiration date, and that's it. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I started understanding. So as I'm watching those videos, there's suggestion videos, like videos that people also watch. So that's when I learned about the reader and the writer, the bigger one. So I took an interest in that, clicked on that video. That video opened up, basically learned about the MSR. It was called like the MSR 206, 306, something like that. So I learned about that. I'm learning, and this is so crazy at the time. It's really like a 1, 2, 3 step on YouTube, like how to really operate, like the simplest way how to operate it.
You can find anything on YouTube. You hear me? I don't give a fuck from the smallest job to the largest. You can learn how to grow rings. It's just that serious, man. Shout out to YouTube, man. YouTube, man, is so much valuable information you could obtain. Man, I done learned a lot from YouTube. I learned how to put on an alternator. I learned how to put on I learned about AC and heating. I learned about water tanks. I put in my man. I done did so much. I could really build my own car if I wanted to. Fuck with YouTube. Shout out to YouTube.
Right.
I just found this amazing. I was always like one of those computer kids, always on a computer, always researching, always opening my Xbox and PlayStations and going on YouTube and seeing how to put it back together. So I was like a YouTube kid growing up and stuff like that. So, okay, cool. I
YouTube
learned how to do the
guru.
MSR. And then I did the same thing. Found out the name of that, put it on Google, found out where to order it, end up ordering the MSR now. So now I got the MSR because I know I need this to read and write the car, whatever. And when I brought the MSR, every MSR come with like a 2010 pack of white cards, blank cards. All of them come with it. And they come with the CD for the program, boom. So I'm like, oh, okay, these is the white cards. Okay, cool. And then also I'm seeing videos of like Chinese videos of people like making a car, like, oh, they could print stuff. So I'm learning all this on the internet, like YouTube and Google. I swear to God, Google and YouTube. So I'm learning, oh, the people print stuff on this. Okay. So now it's making sense. So now I got an idea. Okay, I got to get the black box in the store, swipe some cards. When I get it, this information gonna pop up here. Boom. I could take this white card, I could swipe the information on it, and I could go use it. Cool. So I have it. I didn't jump right into it. I had it. Boom. I'm waiting for opportunity. So my sister, one of my little sister, that's 2 years from me. She worked at a store in Soho. You know where Soho is in Manhattan?
Yeah, it's a nice area, right?
Yeah, it's like tourist attraction and stuff. So she worked in the clothing store. So she got me a job in the clothing store as a security guard. Just put the word in for me, talk to her boss, listen, my brother need a job, blah, got me in there. So I'm working there, regular, boop, cool. I end up getting fired. I wasn't there too long. Couldn't hold a job. I was there. And I remember I was working there before, and this was like my first time really in the city. I'm seeing night cars drive by. And I remember just always looking. I'm the security, so I'm always in the front door. And I remember always looking out, seeing the people, nice clothes, good. And it's always this blue Audi R8 that used to always just come like once a week. And he used to just run in the bank and just go back in his car. And I watch him. It's like every Thursday or Friday, he would just be there at a certain time with a nice female sitting in his car. And he would just run in the bank and just come back out with a Chase Bank across the street. And I'm to me, like, okay, like I want this life. Like I started craving it. That's when I, like I want this life. Like Soho, like it opened my eyes, like to like it's more than just my neighborhood.
It sound like a scene from Paid in Full, don't it? Sound like just from a scene from Paid in Full.
That I seen growing up. It's more to life. So boom, I ended up getting fired. So I remember it was one girl. She was cool with just regular talking. And I remember I hit her up one day. I was like I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to make some money, whatever the case may be. She was like, all right, talk to me, what's up? I'm like, you know the girl, the Chinese girl, the Philippine girl that work at the register. I need to talk to her, and I explained to her a little bit about it. Like I got like a tool, like where she could swipe credit cards and stuff. I explained the whole thing to her, like she swiped the cards on it, boop, boop, boop. I'm like, explain that to her and just let her know, like let her know how she feel about it. Because in my head, I'm not thinking it's a goal, because this girl is like clean slate,
Right.
like look all the way Philippine, like Chinese, got the accent. I don't even think she's from here. I think she moved here, but like you would never, you can trust her. You would give her for me your card to pay with in the store. You would never think twice. Like,
Right.
So she talked to her, boom.
Those be the ones to get you eventually.
Talked to her. She come back to me. She like, she said she want to do it. I'm like, seriously? I'm like, all right. So let's do it. So now it's my first time. So I'm like, all right, let's get it. So we meet up by the store before they open. I go there early, jump on the train, go over there, boom, give her the box, told her how to work. Look, you press this button on the side. When it turn green, the green light gonna pop up immediately. When it turn green, swipe the card like this, boom, make sure the magnetic strip is touching the silver thing. It's a little silver thing, it got to slide across. And when you look in the box, you can see it, but that's too much work trying to look between that little space. The button, just make sure the magnetic strip is always facing the button. Just an easy way to remember. So she don't even have to look at it. She could just feel where the button is and know that the black part of the card, it got to swipe that way. So if you swipe it the wrong way, it's not gonna read enough. That you got to swipe it so it can read on the strip. So explained it to her, gave it to her, boom. First day she had it, it was cool. Got a couple of numbers. I plugged it in the computer, went home, took it, plugged it in the computer. Numbers pop up, boop, boop. Just exactly how they explained in the video. Track 1, track 2, some had track 3. I didn't really know what track 3 was at this time. Still don't kind of know, it wasn't really a point though. But got all the information and I'm like, cool. Looking through the numbers, I'm figuring out. It's my first time seeing the numbers. I seen examples like how it's supposed to look, like fake random numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just random. So I'm looking at real card numbers now. I'm like, okay, like this is how it is. Transfer it, copy all the cards, put it in the notes. Took one card number, copy, paste it on a writer, because now you want the writer, put the information in the writer, put track 1 and track 1. It's like matching, like put the first information track 1 and track 1, put the information in track 2 and track 2, and swipe the card, swipe it so it can write the information on the card. So I did, boom, write it, and then I read it again, switched it to read, so when you swipe it, it pops up and it tells you what's on the card, just to make sure, like, it's good. Yeah, boom. Did that, and I was excited. Took like 5 more cards, swiped it. Ran to my friend. I was like, listen, I got some cards. I swiped it. Let's go try it. Don't really have faith. I was excited when I did it by myself, but I wasn't too excited yet because I felt like it was gonna be the same thing. Like, what if he was telling the truth? Like, I'm swiping the cards and they not working. So we go to McDonald's, same thing we did before. Go to McDonald's, swipe them. It went. And mind you, at this time, this is a big thing too. This is before they had chips on the card.
Right.
This is before. This is when it was just people had credit cards where you would just swipe and that's it. You either put in a PIN number. If it's debit, credit, you just gotta sign. Debit, PIN number, credit, you sign. But even what I found out, even with a debit card, you can press credit still, and it would charge the card just like debit. It would charge as a debit. You just don't have to type in a PIN number, and you just sign.
Right.
It's weird. It's just like you could bypass the PIN. You could bypass the PIN number, like with no problem. Like it's just weird. It's just mind-boggling to me at the time because I couldn't distinguish which was credit, what was a credit card, and what was a debit card. I don't know what's Bank of America. I don't know what's Wells Fargo. I just know it's credit card at this time. So, all right.
You realize like the first few numbers.
The first 6 numbers,
yeah.
the BIN number, bank identification number, yeah. So at this time, I didn't know nothing. We buying food at this time. We just buying food, testing them out.
but they're working.
Happy. Yeah, they was working. Like they was they was working for food. Like we was happy. Like we was happy because you gotta just think like we never got this to work. We never had nothing free. Like this is it's like we struck gold. Like this is like when I brought it to my friend. This is nothing that nobody but the one stingy diggy dude. He knew how to do it. He didn't tell nobody. Like he was to himself. He didn't have too much friends. So out of everybody we knew and the people in our community that's around us, the people that we bump into, nobody is doing it. So we feeling like this is our secret. You know what I'm saying? Like we struck gold. We struck gold. Whatever the case may be.
Do you keep going back to the chick, the
Yeah.
Asian chick? Like she's.
Oh yeah.
What are you giving her?
Shit. McDonald's.
At this time, I wasn't giving her nothing.
Well, why? I mean, she's getting a number.
Boy, you see how he hesitated, man. He ain't know how to answer that, man, because he know he been fucking that girl over. And look at his ass, man. He's so interested and invested in shit. Why? Why you didn't give her anything? Huh? Nigga. Sometimes that's just how the game goes. That nigga, he didn't know how to answer that shit. Look at him. Look at his face. Like, nigga. Can't believe you asked me that.
Like she's.
Oh yeah.
What are you giving her?
Shit.
At this time, I wasn't giving her nothing.
Well, why? I mean, she's getting the numbers.
But we not getting no money yet.
Oh, it's just hamburgers and French fries.
We just hamburgers, French fries. We just happy that it's just working. So boom. So give her the box bag.
Boy, he bypassed that question real quick. So boom.
Or whatever the case may be. She getting numbers. So now this is when we thinking like, all right, so what can we do with it? We immediately thinking like electronics, just bigger items. Just bigger items. So if I could remember the first place we tried it, I think it was Target. Because we had to take the train because I know we didn't have a vehicle at the time. We didn't have vehicles. So everything was just hopping on the train, going to places, coming back, like the local train, not like the express train that go out of state. So we hopped in the train. I remember we went into Target. No, Toys R Us. We went into Toys R Us, and the Toys R Us, they were selling iPads at the time.
Yeah, I was about to say Target. Shit, man, they security tough. What you call it? They loss prevention. Yeah, they keep them in the back, stashed up somewhere until it's time to go. Then they come out 2, 3, 4 deep, and apprehend your ass, and hold you in the back until the police come. Man, I had several situations with them in my younger days. Shit, one occasion, after wrestling with me and shit like that, trying to get me to the ground, shit took like 3 of them, and my partners around, they really fucked up. They really flabbergasted. They like, damn, what you want me? You want me to do something? What you want? I'm like, nah, it's good. It's good. I ain't want to make the situation a lot worse. So they take me in the back. But they was good. You know what I'm saying? One of them was. The other two, you know what I'm saying, he was pretty much dickheads. Talking about, yeah, with the scuffle, you busted my lip. I could bring you up on charges for that. But the other one, you know what I'm saying, he was I guess he was the main dude in charge. He was like, man, we ain't gonna bring you up on charges, nothing like that. He was like, but let me know if you got anything, you know what I'm saying, that you ain't supposed to have. Man, I was so hesitant, man, and I wasn't gonna do it, but then again, I was caught. So I really ain't had no choice. So, you know what I'm saying, I gave up what I gave up. And shit. Police came, and shit, you know, that was that. It wasn't nothing they could do as far as charging me for some other shit, because you know what I'm saying, the security had took care of that. You know what I'm saying. So shout out to security, man. You know what I mean. Shit is what it is.
So we picked up our iPad. We sitting there happy with the white card in our hand. We swipe it, covering the whole card, swipe it, boom, decline. Oh, it probably only here for food, getting discouraged. He's like, yo, try another one, try another one. Take the other one out, swipe, decline. Oh, man. Yeah, at this time, you get what I'm saying? We about to leave. We mad as shit. Yo, I'm not about to sit here. The lady looking suspicious. So my friend that was telling me to swipe, like try another one, he telling me, like, yeah, like, let's go. Like, let's go.
Yeah, you talking about the lady looking suspicious when it's you looking suspicious, my dog. You trying card for card for card for card, trying to get one on the word. You know what I'm saying? He talking about the lady looking suspicious. That's how it be when you paranoid, man, trying to figure something out that you ain't supposed to be trying to figure out, man.
Yeah, try again another time. I'm like, no. I'm gonna try one more. For some reason, I'm like, I'm gonna try one more. Swipe it, boom, approve. Oh shit, we looking at each other, we cheesing from mouth to mouth, happy, running.
See, you could call that either greed or persistent. You know what I'm saying? He was very persistent, I guess, in this greed. Until it worked out for him. That's just like this meme I seen where this dude was hacking at he was underground in a cave pretty much, and he was hacking trying to find diamonds, but then he got tired and he stopped hacking. But he was inches away from discovering the diamonds, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's almost like what kind of person are you? You gonna get tired of it, you know what I'm saying? Turn around, or you just gonna keep hacking at it? And he kept hacking, and boom, boom, he struck gold.
And out with the iPad. So we running around the city now. We get it. We like, all right, cool. We didn't care about getting nothing else at this time. Like we didn't care about work. We just like we gotta find somewhere to sell us. We end up going to like the Diamond District in New York City, and it was like a bunch of Jewish people like running around selling diamonds. But on Google and online, they always say like, oh, we buy electronics, we buy this. So that was a place a lot of people in New York went to like pawn stuff. So we went there, boom, gave us a percentage on it. We sold it, made some money. All right, like it works. It works.
It worked.
Boom. So gave her the card, gave the girl the reader back. So now we just like, all right, we got to figure out like better ways how to do this, better ways. We like, yo, listen, we gonna get a rental. We got a little bit of money.
What's a little bit of money? $500?
Like no,
1,000?
because I jumped. So after we gave it a box, like she was giving it back. We went back and forth with it. So that was our thing. Like we would just go to Toys R Us or we would go to Target because we didn't have like Walmart and stuff, and we would just get one iPad at a time. We would just keep swiping cards to one work, and we'd get an iPad. But it got to the point like the first card we swiping, it's working, like. And it was so stupid at the time. And then it turned into like quick, like the second week, I'll get one and he get one. So we had a little money. We had a little probably like in the first 3 weeks, probably like after spending money like $2,000, $3,000, like little pocket money to run around with. So we was okay. We was like, all right, boom. Moving on. We was like, yo, these white cars, like it was giving us a problem now. Now they looking at them funny, like they catching a glimpse. And we went in one store one day and they caught it basically. They was like, can I see the card? Can I see your ID? This and that and third. And we was like, we made up some excuse, can't remember, we made up an excuse, but we left. That was the first time like we heard them ask us for ID. So we was like, dang. And I was telling my friend, like, yeah, I know, like they got the real thing online. Like they was talking about it where people could put their names on it, whatever the case may be. So we were just like, we gotta figure out a way how to get our names on this card. So like I said, the Chinese girl that was getting the card, she was, I'm not gonna lie, shout out to her. She just dealing with like the dumb shit that's going on. She dealing with taking it, not receiving it. And at the time,
Did you ever pay her anything?
Yeah.
Listen to this caping ass. Did you ever pay anything? I mean, come on, man. You can't just be out here doing. Come on, man. How much? You're just a piece of shit, man. That's what you are. You know that, right? Look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes. You didn't pay her anything. You didn't upgrade her burger. You just gave her a single Mickey D's burger. You didn't give her the Big Mac. Come on, man. You're just a piece of shit, guy. Come on, man. Caping ass, man. Come on, Matthew Cox, man. Look at her with the grit smile on his face. You know he doing no girl bad, man.
Basically, yeah. But
That doesn't sound like a lot. It sounds like you gave her $200 one time
all
and
right.
some hamburgers.
All right, boom. So I came up with an idea, right? I'm in the house one day. So I got like I had my own personal car. I had like a TD car. I had like some prepaid cards with my name on it. So I was like, what if I put the what if I swipe these cards and put the information on my card, even though it's just like 2, 3 of them I have, like it'll be good. It can match with my ID, but the last 4 numbers that come out on a receipt, it's not gonna match. It's gonna be my original card number that's on my card, and whatever card number that I put onto my card, basically. I don't want to confuse nobody, but like the information I'm putting onto my card, it's not gonna match the same card number as my original card. Yeah.
Let me help y'all out, right? So what he's saying is he's gonna have his personal information on the physical card, but then when he get to swiping the card, it's gonna be somebody else's digital information on that same card, right? So they get charged for whatever he purchasing. But he got his information, his name, his real name on the card to make it appear that it's his card. So if he ever gets stopped by the police or what have you, or if they decide to check the card and he got his ID, everything go by smoothly. That's a huge risk for the simple fact he using his personal information. So it'll be easier for them to get him.
Yeah. All right. So I found that out. So I told my friends, listen, bring a couple of cards with your name on it to my house. I'm gonna put them on, and this is how we gonna do it now. So we was just like, all right, we can't go to Toys R Us. We probably went to all of them. We scared at the time or whatever the case may be. So we came up with our idea. We like, yo, we're gonna start going to jewelry stores, like in the city, like jewelry stores, jewelers, and we would go in there and we'd be like, oh, I got a graduation today, or just some event. Like my parents getting married, I just need a chain, talking to them. And jewelers in New York City, they greedy. They always trying to, oh, listen, these earrings go nice with that chain. You should get it too. And this and that and the third.
When I tell you, he's speaking all facts. I just came from the jewelry store, last week, maybe? I think it was a week ago. And I was really window shopping, right? Well, I wanted to get something, but at the same time, I want to see who had the best offer for me. So I'm talking about the first store I went to. I felt like a hostage. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I couldn't get up out of there, man, because he kept bombarding me with ice. You know what I'm saying? He kept pulling out I was searching for some earrings, right? Some diamond earrings or some gold earrings. Some all gold earrings that may be shaped in like a nuggets or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I was just trying to, decipher what should I do? And I'm talking about buddy, you like these, buddy? Buddy, come over here, buddy. I got just the thing for you, buddy. Check these out right here, buddy. Now you tell me, look in the mirror, put them up to your ears and tell me if that's what you want, buddy. That's not what you like? Okay, buddy, wait. Just 1 second, buddy. I got these 3 earrings just for you, buddy. You pick out one you want, buddy, and I give you a good deal. Then he went to go get his homeboy or his coworker or whatever. Hey, come over here. These are the ones you think you should buy, shouldn't it? Buddy, you have to buy, buddy. Can we give him a good deal on these, buddy? Then, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, listen, man, I'm really just, shopping around, man. I really wasn't trying to buy that right now. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best option for me. And, man, I'm talking about I ended up in that store for another 45 minutes to an hour, man. I say these niggas very persistent, my nigga. Very persistent.
And they very slick with their words. So that ended up going good. And with the jewelry store, they're a little bit more smarter. It's not like minimum wage workers going to work on Toys R Us. Some of them is our age. These is like grown people that they more hip to like what's going on and stuff. So they would ask for the ID. This one we started getting asked for ID. They ask for ID. I give him the ID and I give him my TD card and he will swipe it. Boop. He will make sure it match. Okay, it match. All right, perfect. That's all he wanted. All right, this is your card.
He's not matching the numbers
right
up. He's just seeing if it's the
name.
ID is on the name and he swiped it. The numbers have to be perfectly because he doesn't really understand how it works.
Yeah. So he's just concerned. It's my card.
And it went through.
And it's a real card. This is my real bank card, too. Yeah. But I'm not swiping my real bank card. It's really somebody else's information on it, but this is my bank. So it's legit. Like any way, like he could tell a card is fake.
It appears legit.
Yeah. No, it's a real card.
I know it's a real card, but it's not your real information.
It's not my real
that's running
information.
through the system. It's charging John Doe's credit cards. Right.
Right. So that was good. So we were satisfied with that for the moment. You get what I'm saying?
So you start hitting the Diamond District, is that?
It was stores by the Diamond District we hit. We didn't hit the Diamond District directly because they know they the ones that's buying I guess they was doing this before. Like you get what I'm saying? But our neighborhood we didn't really know too much. But I guess people been coming to them with like selling gift cards and iPads.
Right.
So we knew that they was buying stuff that we sell them, so we didn't really go to them to hit them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want to burn your name up.
Yeah, and it's just
They
like
already know you.
we figured they would know, like they would know as soon as we come in, because they kind of knew how we was getting the stuff. They knew we was using people's credit cards, so they hip to it. You get what I'm saying? They know we coming in.
So man, they been in business for quite some time, man. They know they hit. They know what time it is. You ain't the first person came to with no scam, man. A lot of these companies, man, they really be laundry stores, man. Um they wash money. You see what I'm saying through these stores. So you new to the game, so you hype. But man, they ain't new to the game, man. They been doing this.
Their other people information, then they still get charged back and eat the payment later. So it would be like little stores, like around the city, like little small businesses we'll go for. We'll never go for like no high end. We try to stay away from that. Like, and that was from the beginning. That was my thing from the beginning. Like all the big name brand stores that people after like started going to and like getting this and this, and even with the clothes and the big name Louis, Gucci. I try to stay away from all those stores. Like
You're just
anything
hitting,
that's too much attention.
The small mom and pop stores.
Mom and pop
'Cause they
stores.
can afford it.
Right.
You're a horrible person.
Not because they can't afford it. Not because they can't afford it, because they most likely not going to be as hip to it.
Right.
They got more security in a big store. They got security worth the one the security got us, but the mom and pop they can't really afford security.
Right.
It's a messed up way of thinking. You get what I'm saying?
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
But even at the time,
Right.
we don't know about chargeback.
Yeah.
So in our head,
They're gonna get paid.
they getting the money.
Yeah.
Like, and we not stealing it. We not robbing them. It's not our money. Like the person we seen as the victim, like whoever card it was, like we didn't really see like the store. Like we found it helping them. Like be happy that we giving you business, kind of like we giving you money regardless, even though it's somebody else's, it's not ours, but we giving you money. Like that's how we use
The way of thinking, even by itself, right? Especially if you're not knowing about insurance and all they got to do is call their bank up and put a claim in for fraud, and they could get their money back. But just thinking that, you know what I'm saying, it's all on the person, you know what I'm saying? It ain't on the company, you know what I'm saying? The company you benefiting from me scamming these motherfuckers over here, man. So you shouldn't have nothing to worry about. And fuck them niggas over there. The people I stole the credit card information, fuck them. We locked in, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man.
looking at it first starting out. Like so.
So what happened?
So we got a little money. No, that went good with the jewelry. We ended up getting jewelry. I ended up keeping some. So now we got our little jewelry. We hitting up sneaker stores. Now we getting nicer clothes. Our clothes was decent. We wasn't like bag looking. It was decent, but we just had like so much clothes, like so much. All the new Jordans that came out, all of this, and like quick. Like I'm talking about like within a month spent. So now we got money. Boom, we got getting our little money. So now I can start paying the girl now. So now I go to pay her like every week. I'm giving her $200.
Bro, you done brung old girl back up. You know he got a soft spot for her, man. He don't even know her. And you gonna bring her ass back up? Oh, dog, you supposed to leave that shit alone, bro. Cause he's bringing her back up, and you talking about, man, we making killings now. And all she getting is $200. Look, and every time I hit the pause, man, look at the facial expression, man. He know he a slime ball, man. Man, I know the interviewer like, man, you just you a piece of shit, man. Just a piece of shit. Put your cape up, man. Damn, part of the game, bruh.
$100, and it was okay because, like I said, even the money we was making then wasn't even too crazy. But she just happy. Poor girl. I know she was just happy because she seen something.
Right.
Like all right now, all right. Yeah, y'all figuring it out. I believe in this. So we got enough money to start paying her. Started paying her like 100, 200 at a time, stuff like that. So we doing our little thing. We still going on. Boop, boop, boop. We just finding like new places to try it at. We going to like little restaurants and like just playing around with it, like getting money, playing around, getting money, playing around. So the next step from that, I was in my house one day, and I was walking somewhere, and I walked past the bank, and when I got to the bank, I looked at the ATM, and I'm like, I had cards on me. I'm like, let me try to put it in the ATM. I'm just curious. Let me just put it in the ATM, ask for the PIN number. I'm guessing the PIN number didn't work. Ended up blocking the
You
card.
think you're gonna guess the pin number?
Yeah, you gonna do that. You gonna try to guess the pin number. You feel me? Yeah, a lot of times, pin number be the person's birthday, the month, the days, and the year. Don't ask me how I know, man, but if that's you, change your pin number ASAP. Thank me later.
Number?
I don't know. I don't.
It's like 1,000 or shoot, way more than that tries.
I
right?
did.
The 100,000 fucking guesses.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I don't know. Something was just fascinating. Like I want the money out the car. Like, yeah, the electronics good selling them, but I want the money out the car. Like, but I'm like, and then I started like Googling, like, is it a way, like in one of the tracks, the track 1, track 2, or 3, does it show the pin number? I'm trying to figure out how I can find the pin number. I'm like, dang, there's no way. They don't come with the pin number. So don't even come with the address.
The banks don't even
that's
know
a
the
whole
pin
different
number.
kind of credit card you buy that come like with the address, stuff like that. I'll get into that later, but yeah, but I was always trying to figure that out. So one day I'm sitting, I'm thinking, and I'm like, what if I tell this girl to write down the pin numbers? Because they got like a little keypad. It was like a little gray keypad. I remember I looked at it before I went in there, and it's like a little keypad in front of them. And it just got numbers. It got the red, green button, and it's just a wire to the register. But I remember, like, it's nothing blocking it. It's not like the whole POS register, like where they got the little cover by the numbers and stuff. It was just like a keypad. Like,
I fault y'all, man. Let me get some water, man. I'm a little parched. Give me a second.
flat rectangle keypad. So I'm just thinking like, can she see it? Can she even see it? I'm like, yeah, she can see. I remember working. Yeah, she's looking right at. It's like the keypad right there. Like she's right there or whatever. So I asked her, I'm like, I asked a girl that I was going through to talk to her. I'm like, asked her if she could see the pin numbers and asked her if she interested in getting pin numbers.
Not for $200 a week, I'm not.
Well, she probably thinking like, all right, I could probably get some more money.
Right.
He thinking of something new.
She doesn't know you.
Yeah.
But you do.
So, oh man. So she come back to me and she was just like, yeah, she could get the pin numbers and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, this is how she's gonna do it.
Do you mean the CVV number on the back?
No, the pin number to the car.
Oh, when they punch in the pin number. I
When
thought
they
you were talking
punch
about the CVV number. I was like, that's not going to work at an ATM.
No. I'm talking about the actual pin.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, I was at the ATM and I'm just trying to. And then since that day, I've been trying to like just find a way, like even through the information, if I could find the pin number through somehow swipe this card on this box.
So if you get that pin number, you go then. You know what I'm saying? Won't nobody question you if you type in that pin number. They question more of credit card transactions. But if you got that pin number, then nobody's supposed to have a pin number but you. So they're not going to expect anything. So it make everything run more smoother.
So I came up with that idea. So she came back to me. She was just like, yeah, like she said she'll do it. And I'm like, oh, all right, that's what's up. So I told her how to do it. So I came up with a way. I'm like, because she could just swipe the card, and write down pin numbers, but I'm not gonna know which card does that pin number belong to. So I came up with an idea. I'm like,
well, you do 1, 2. If she does 5 a day, you know, she's number 1, that's the number I got. Number 2, that's the number, you know, right? I mean, or sometimes she gets them, sometimes she doesn't.
But yeah, sometimes she gets them, sometimes she doesn't. She only get pin numbers because some people they use credit, so they just swipe it. And then another thing, sometimes when she swipe, it doesn't pick up like track 2, like which is the main information that you need for the card to work. Like she could swipe it, but it's weird. Like if you don't swipe it right, it's not gonna catch certain tracks. Like it might not catch track 1 or it might not catch track 2. So It could be a swipe. It could be a time she swiped and it doesn't catch nothing, and she
Okay.
thinks she swiped it. You
She
know what
doesn't
I'm
know.
saying?
It doesn't tell you. It doesn't. There's not like a light that lights up and says, "Hey, you got all of them."
Yeah, like
Or you got any.
it was a successful swipe or nothing.
Yeah, that's stupid.
The only thing it was just a
They need
green.
to fix that.
Yeah, it was just a little tiny green light on the box.
That says it's on.
And it just blinks. Like it blinks when you swipe the card. It blinks, but how she's doing it, she can't really
Yeah, yeah.
look down. Like you could just feel it. All right, that's the button. All right, that's the card. I feel the numbers. It's supposed to be this way. Swipe it, boom, because they standing right in front of her. To this day, I don't know exactly how she was doing it, but how her workstation is set up is something in that nature. So I was just like, boom, this what you're gonna do. You're gonna since you swiping the card, you got the card in your hand, so you see the card. So I was like, remember the last four of the numbers and of that card, and then remember the PIN number, or just write it down somewhere. Act like you write in a receipt or something. So you swipe the card, write down the last four numbers, boop, boop, boop. And if they got a PIN for it, write down the PIN right next to that number. So I know that PIN goes to that card. So when I go back and when I pull it up, I look for that card number with the last four, and I know, all right, this PIN goes to that card.
Right.
So it was just a crazy idea. I'm like, I'm gonna just try it, see if she could do it, she could handle it.
She's Asian, bro. She can do it. They're amazing. They're
Fuck.
great
Oh
mathematicians.
my gosh. Oh my.
What you
Good
got to say
memories.
about black people?
That's crazy.
I couldn't remember shit.
that's-
I'd be like, "Pfft, you're lucky I'm fucking able to swipe this thing."
That's the crazy part. But like, that
I'm
was
just
crazy. So I
curious.
got the box back. She did it. I was happy as fuck. She was just like, oh yeah, I got it. I was able to do it. I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, okay. She probably got a couple of them, probably 4 or 5. I got the box back. She had like 15 cards with like PIN numbers. I'm like, oh, I'm just in my house shaking. I'm writing them. And mind you, I still got the no. Let me say this part real quick. So remember we was running around swiping the cards and stuff. We needed more cards. So what I end up doing, I told you I had the TD Bank card. I end up reporting it lost, and then I order a new one. And
Right.
then like it was stupid. As soon as I get it, I report it lost and order a new one. So I had like 20 TD cards with my name on it. And it was crazy. Like they don't care. They just keep sending you a new one. But I had a bunch of TD cards like with my name on it. It's weird. Like if I was to ever get pulled over, it would still look crazy. Like, but I don't know. It worked in store. It had my name on it. I didn't know how to print cards up at the time. You know what I'm saying? So this was my
So each card that he had ordered from his bank had his information on the physical card once again. But then he'd take those same cards and he'd put different digital information on there. Other people's digital personal information on there.
idea. Like, or just order prepaid cards and that come with your name in the mail. I used just doing that, getting as much, trying to make it look like different colors, so it's not all just green cards in my pocket. So that was another thing. So I'm sitting there, I'm reading, I'm writing the cards, I'm happy as fuck. I got the pen. I'm just thinking about running to the ATM and just pulling out all
Just
the money
swiping.
off this card.
That's not how it works. What is an ATM? How much do they give you?
It depends. Like if I knew what I knew,
500?
what I
Is
knew
it like
now,
400?
some banks is different credit, it's different ATM limits. Like Wells Fargo, they would have their ATM limit, but if you had it for this long, your ATM limit might be longer than somebody who had it for only 6 months. Or if you just got the car, your ATM limit might be 500. His might be 1,000. His might be 1,500. Like it's different. It's different. Or somebody could just have an increase. Like they could call up and say, hey, I want to increase my ATM limit for this month or for this year. So you just never know. You never know. And there's some weird cards because mind you, a lot of these is I end up finding out like they foreign cards. They not Bank of America. They like cards like from people coming from China. Because the store she was working at wasn't like Prada or like Rainbow. Like it wasn't a common like U.S. stores. Like it was like a weird store. I think it was. I don't even know.
But it was high end. It's a high end store, right? Like this is like people have money that are coming here.
They sell Oakley shades. They sell like they sell brand stuff that's been passed down like G stars, or they'll get some stuff from certain like high end stores,
Yeah, what do they
and,
call it?
and they'll
Outlet,
resell
like
it.
kind of like an outlet thing. Like yeah, it's brand names. It's brand names, but it's like it's the stuff that didn't
Yeah.
sell, but it's
Yeah.
still brand name.
Still
So
brand.
it's got a discount brand.
Right. But it wasn't like a commercial store. It was like a store, like they only had like 4 of them and it was all on the same street. Like it was weird. Like they used to send me to different stores and it was only 4 of them, like in the world. Like it's only 4 of them and they all like in Soho. So it wasn't like a commercial place. So a lot of foreigners, I don't know, it attracted like a lot of tourists and stuff. Like so the cars, so a lot of the cars like they was foreign. So who knows if they even have an ATM limit set on their cars? Some people cars is low risk, some people cars is high risk, which mean like certain banks like they will have ATM limits and certain banks like that you probably never heard of. They don't even know about. Like they don't care for ATM limits. They don't want to put ATM limits on it.
So what happened?
So boom. So I print the cards up. I run to the ATM, the closest ATM to me I can find. I started with the little ATM. You know the little ATM that be like in the store and it just say ATM. It's not a bank or nothing.
Yeah.
I go to that.
Another mom and pop guy that put it in there.
I just run to the close. That was the closest one to me. It was like in a corner store. That was the closest ATM. I'm thirsty. I take a cab, run to the store. Boom, put the ATM, put the pin in, heart beating, put $200. Money come out. Boom, receipt come out. Oh wow, 10,000, 13,000, whatever it was on that first receipt. It was It was a good amount. I'm like, oh my God, I'm rich. I'm like, holy
So
shit.
it tells you what the balance
With the
is.
balances, you know, you make a withdrawal,
Yeah.
and then they print out the receipt, how much you took out, how much is left. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm rich. So my heart beeping, money coming out. I put it in again, another 200. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just stay here all day until I clean this machine, put it in again.
You're a small business owner's
Blah.
worst nightmare.
What? They hated me when I came in there, and they started getting suspicious. Like it was crazy, but good thing I stopped. Like I found out quick, like this is not it. So boom. So I'm withdrawing. So on the third one, it's a decline, and I'm thinking like, how did it decline? Like it got all this money on it. It's decline now.
Third card, or do you keep putting the card
The
in?
same card.
Oh yeah, then you hit the limit, right?
It come up as fraudulent activity. Like
Oh well,
if
you just
sitting
hit him too for like 3 times in a row for $200. You're
Yeah,
like, oh, something's wrong.
Yeah,
This
you
dude knew,
get
he knew
what
he
I'm
wanted
saying?
$600.
Why not go to your bank ATM and
Yeah.
take out how much you need?
Or why not get the $400? Wait 2 days.
Situation that happened to me today. Shit, I guess I've been swiping my own goddamn card too much. Man, they didn't cut off my balance. Tripped me the fuck out. So I end up calling customer service with the woo. So they go down the purchases I've been making. And of course they added my balance back on so I could continue to use my card. But that shit tripped me out. Shit, I guess they was just watching me a little bit tough this go around, but I don't know, cause I had me going crazy last month. Um, Shit, my baby birthday, well, my grandma birthday, my mother birthday, my daughter birthday, my son graduated high school, um, and all this is within 2 months, 2 month period, and my birthday. Uh, so when I tell you, man, I'm just racking up, man. I'm just living life, having fun, man, with my family, people I love most, and so I guess they had to check on me, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to that.
Or wait a day, go back to another ATM,
Man,
boom.
I know now.
Right.
I didn't know nothing about banks. I didn't know about ATM limits. I didn't
You
know.
try the next card?
Yeah, I tried the next card, same thing, boop, 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 and just keep blocking on the third try. Try the next card, same thing. I let
When
me
you're burning
withdraw.
out them cards, what are you doing? You can't. They're gonna call the people and be like, "Did you just take out
If I
2
knew
different things for
if,
400?"
if I knew what I knew,
Could
oh
have
my
get them
God.
for $400 and then waited 2 days or waited a day. Like people don't, rich people don't check their balances every single day.
Mind you, this before like a lot of the app stuff, notifications.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of this wasn't around at the time.
Yeah, they don't know for 30 days.
So and mind you, a lot of them is tourists.
Right.
So like I said, they bank statements probably back in China,
Yeah,
Japan,
and
Canada,
too-
wherever they came from.
That's
So
not American. Doesn't matter.
And then
They don't live it, they don't tell.
tourists.
It's a fair game.
So it's gonna take them a while to figure out they just got ripped off. You see what I'm saying? So that's a green light for the scammers. They ain't really got to look over their shoulder, thinking they gonna get caught. Cause like you say, most of the information he get it from tourists. That 9 times out of 10 bank with, I guess, bank from overseas, I suppose. Or, you know.
Game. They're fair game.
but yeah, so I thought I was doing something wrong, you know. So
I'll start acting like you feel bad now.
no, I didn't feel bad. I'm happy, but I'm mad because I see all of this.
Oh, he didn't caught up to your game, bro. Because first of all, you been bullshitting the Chinese girl. He don't like that, man. He probably got a Chinese wife. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put his cape on for that Chinese girl that you was scamming out of burgers, man. So he on your shit.
This money.
And you just made $800. And you're not paying this poor chick
I was
a
happy.
dime. Poor chick. She's over there and you're like, hey, nice job, Lucy. There's an extra 50.
Yeah.
And I got a McDonald's hamburger for you. Because we've been killing McDonald's with these. No. So what else? So what happened?
So I go back home. I'm like, nah, like it's no way. Like I'm probably think I gotta wait.
$800.
Nah, I'm not angry, but like I don't have
You know
to
there's
explain
10,000 in
it.
that
Yeah, yeah. I know it's there. So it's weird. It's like I got the money, I got the PIN number, and I'm thinking like that's all I needed. Like why it's not working. So I'm thinking I'm doing something wrong. So I'm like, well, what if I hit the big banks? Like what if I go to Chase and go to their ATM because that's the real bank, or I go to Bank of America and use their ATM? Why am I using this little tiny ATM where I can only take out $200? I could take out $500 because that was the ATM limit. Like on the small one, you only can take out $200 max. So I'm gonna go to the big ATM. I can take out however much I want. I can take out more money. So I take a couple of fresh cards. I take the old one with me the next day. Go to the big one. Try the old ones from before, just to make sure before I toss it. Didn't work. Decline. One of them worked. I remember one of them worked. I think it was the first one. The first one worked. The first one I tried worked. So I'm like, oh, that's what it is. Okay, so I'm thinking that the other 2 cards is good. I'm still good. All I gotta do is just come to a big ATM. That was the problem. So I remember Chase. my sister had a Chase or something. I asked her like, how much, like what's the max withdrawal you could take out? She was like, she's at like 1,000, 1,500 or something like that. But you only can take out 500 at a time. That's how she do it. You could probably take out the whole 15, but that was the case. So I put 500. No, boom. Anything more than 500, they ask for the zip code. I remember that's what they were asking for Chase. If you put withdrawal amount, boop boop boop, anything over 500, they actually type in your zip code. I don't got the zip code. So I was doing 500. So I put 500 and I got it. I did it again, it declined. And I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, why does it keep declining? Oh, well, take out the next card, 500 to the decline. All of them keep declining. I'm only getting but so much. And I'm looking at all of the receipts and I see balances. I'm 8,000, 4,000, 10, 20, 50. I'm going, like, I'm getting pissed off. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, this is not working. So boom, I go to the girl, boom, give her money, her weekly money, boom, 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 thank you. I need more cards. Like,
And from now on, I need you to check their IDs to get their zip code.
should've.
You know, she can do it.
I should've. Yeah.
Lucy's like that.
I should've.
Could you imagine? She'd be like, hey, it's an extra 50.
Well, that's when you know.
We got you up to $300.
300, right?
That shit you should have did back then, boy. What you know now, if you would have applied it back then, you would have been a motherfucking millionaire. You would have been rich. And that's the reality that's hitting him right now. He like, damn, I should have. If I would have had her get the zip codes, I already had her getting a pen, getting the zip codes after that shit. I'm home free.
Oh, man. I should have, but I don't know. It didn't come to my head. I just thought I was just doing something wrong at the time. So I started brainstorming again, and I came up with an idea. I'm like, well, I went to the post office before, and I got money orders. Because if I got the pen, I could buy electronics. I could go to the store and just pay, but I could just do that with credit. So it didn't make no sense. So I'm like, where can I get money? I'm like, the post office. Oh, and I remember at the time, one of my boys was doing the check shit with the checks, like dropping checks on people's accounts and stuff. I ended up learning about that later, so I was just back and forth with the two. But when he used to drop the checks on people's accounts and stuff like that, and then in the morning when it clears, before the bank knows it's a bounce check, he used to go to the ATM, take out the limit, and then he used to go to the post office and get money orders and stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay, like I ended up finding out like this how people cash out. That's how people get money. You get what I'm saying? So I was just like, oh, I can go to the post office because they get in the pen and a debit card from people. That's how I'm looking at it. They get in the pen and a debit card. I know it's a debit card because they type in the pen in. If it's just credit, she wouldn't have the pen. So I'm gonna go to the post office. So I tried it, cooked it up, boop, boop, boop. Got the box back from her, obviously. Cooked it up, boop. Went to the post office. Can I get? I think I started low, like an idiot. Can I get a $500 money order? Yeah, all right. Swipe your card, boop, swiped it, put the pen number in, and there's always a machine like it print the purple number on the machine, and they used to like put the money order in the machine and it would print, and I just fell in love with that noise. That came up, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not happy. I can get this from the ATM. I said, you know what? I need a tool. She's like, you need a tool? I'm like, yeah, remember I told you I need a tool. I don't know if I forgot. I start acting like I'm on the phone. So I look like I'm doing more than once. For some reason, I used to always use this tactic. I get on the phone and just act like I'm distracted. Like just weird. Like,
It's that one go-to, man, acting like you're on the phone. You know what I'm saying? To give off the illusion that you kind of occupied doing something. So, you know what I'm saying? Not to make too much eye contact with you or nothing like that, because you're nervous. Because you already know what you into. You making illegal moves that could get you some time in jail. So, what you already knowing is you already nervous. So to calm you down, you gotta at least act like if you don't get nobody on the phone, you at least gotta act like somebody on the phone with you to kind of, you know what I'm saying, keep things moving, to make it appear that you normal. Because when you nervous, nigga, you ain't normal, man. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10. Shit. So you got to do things to really calm you down. Trust me, I know all too well.
I don't know, I just felt like criminals, like they'll be sitting there like and just looking. So I try to act normal. I feel like being on the phone was just normal. Like I'm just here, just getting post office. I'm on the phone chilling because I didn't know if I looked nervous.
Right.
So that was just one way I avoided looking at them, making eye contact, to be on the phone. So I asked for another one. Boom, another one goes through. Printing up. And I'm like, can I get another one? She said,
that doesn't look suspicious.
Yeah, she looked up at me. She said, like it was weird. She was just like no, like
what are you doing?
she gave me one of them look like.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
So she know what time it was.
She put it like in the envelope, little post office envelope, and she just slid it to me. Slid the receipt. She was just like, next. But I'm happy as fuck. I take it. I'm like, fuck it. I know it's another post office down the street. Get on the phone, call a cab. Go to the next post office. Same card. Can I get a money order? Can I get 1,000? Same card. Approved. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm going crazy, but mind you, it's still limits. It's still spending limits on cards. ATM limits, you got spending limits. So I'm still not hitting the whole balance. I'm not clearing them. For some reason, I'm thinking about just cleaning them $0 and I'm satisfied.
$7,000-8,000 in some of these. I can't leave money on the table.
So
I only made $5,000 today. I can't live on that.
oh boy. So yeah, I did that. Boom, it was working. So then I just started going. I started going in with other cards that declined. Boom. Like after a while, it declined. I got the 1,000, then it declined after. I asked for 500 after I set the 1,000, it declined. Boom. So pulled out the next card. Went to another place, pulled out the next card, tried there, boom, can I get 1,500? Now I'm just straight going for 1,500. Every time when I do 2 transactions for 1,500, 3,000, it used to decline for some reason. Probably too much of the same number, the same transaction, something keep flagging the card after 3,000. So I'm happy with that. I'm like, 3,000 a card, fuck it. Like now I'm in business. This is what I'm doing. I'm getting these cards. I still got the regular credit cards to go in stores, to do this, to play around, but this is how I'm gonna do it. 2 transactions, $1,500, had it down packed. So I went home, boop, 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 told my friend about it. Because now I need help. Because now I got a bunch of cards with PIN numbers. They my best friends. I don't know nobody else. So I'm like, listen, I found something out. Listen, this is what we're going to do. Gave them like 3 cards, PIN numbers each, cooked their cards up, and we just went out. Like we go out together and we would just split up. Or some days we would be together and we just all day. Money orders coming back. I remember coming back. I had these cargos, these G-Star cargo pants. 1 pocket full of money orders. This pocket full of money. This pocket. It was crazy.
So what are you doing with these? Are you depositing them in your bank account?
No, so after I get them, so I would do 500. But before I was doing 1,000, 1,000 is the most you could put on one U.S. Money order. That's the max. So you could still pay for all of them in one transaction, but you could divide them however much you want. So at first I was doing 1,000. Oh no, yeah, 1,000. Sometimes I split the last, like it was different way. No, 1,000, 500. That's how I used to split up. 1,000, because there was 500 to every 1,000.
3 bands.
I used to go to the post office and cash them. Like you can go to the post office and just cash them. And it got the to and the from. I put like whoever gave it to me, boom, and I'm putting my name.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't have no ID.
Right. Well, I mean, they don't. You would think that the credit card companies would say, "Hey, he bought $3,000 or $4,000 worth of money orders. Let's track the money orders." But the truth is, they just write it off. They don't have time to track it down. They're never gonna get the money. They just write it off.
They probably think it's fake anyway. Who use their real name to cash the money?
But they don't get that far. Like they typically don't. They typically don't investigate anything that's under $10,000.
Okay.
You know, so the idea
Never
that
different people.
Well, and you know, I have my buddy Zach. I mean, I met a bunch of guys in prison that would do the same thing, the post office thing, where they go to the post office, and I used to always say like, that's stupid. Like they'll just track it, and they'd be like, yeah, but they don't. Like the whole thing is that to me, it'd be like, I'm not gonna use my name. I'll use a fake ID, a fake this. They'd be like, I deposit them in my own bank account. Now Zach actually had somebody open up a corporate account, and he would deposit in the corporate account. But you know, typically, but he also had deposited tons of them in his own bank account, his wife's bank account, friends' bank account. They never once ever went back to his bank or showed up and said, hey, this was bought using a fraudulent credit card. Because once you buy that, that is $1,000. It's done. Right. Doesn't matter if they can track it. Doesn't matter. For some reason, they just don't follow up on it.
They can't cancel it even if they find
right.
out. I didn't have money orders sitting.
No, because it's cash. Like it's actually a monetary, a U.S. government monetary document or whatever you want to call it, note. And so they leave, like they just can't. They could, to me, they could track it back and be like, hey, here's the bank. Let's go investigate who did it. They could, but they don't. Like, why they don't? That to me is so stupid. But they just don't. I've never met one guy that's done something similar to this with those that they ever track them down. No. It doesn't even make sense. It's like you don't even give a shit. Like, I mean, don't you want to catch these guys? Like, you keep talking about it. Keep saying, oh, we got to stop fraud. Well, maybe look into these postal money orders.
And allegedly, it's from the post office.
Yes, as good as gold.
It was the amount we took altogether. It's crazy. Like, I don't even want to estimate the amount like on camera, but it was crazy. Like altogether, like how long we running it up, it was crazy. Like I'm talking about, we coming back with pockets, everything full, till we had to start carrying book bags because it just looked crazy in our pocket. Like
book bags full of cash.
It got crazy, like crazy. Like coming home, 10,000 in money orders, 20,000 in money orders, and money orders. Yeah. So it was a ride.
Well, so how long?
This lasted for
until the girl quit her job and said, "I got a better paying job. It pays me an extra $300 a week."
So this house you under quit. So we doing all of that. I'm telling you the money we make it. I'm still bringing her the same bullshit.
That girl.
I'm still bringing her the same bullshit. I swear I couldn't save this girl
right now.
$1,000, bro. It wouldn't bother me in the slightest way. It wouldn't affect me. Even 5,000. It would a week. And she would have. I don't know what. I was 19. That's all I can say. I don't know what I was thinking. If I knew if I understand business and how it works, how to keep something going, it would have been different at the time. But I was just greedy. I'd never seen any money like this ever. I thought I cheated life. I'm like, this is gonna be my life forever. I'm gonna do this forever. I'm gonna just keep doing this till I get $1 million house.
19. That's just a 19-year-old.
I'm gonna get a car. I'm gonna get married, and I'm gonna just do this forever. forever. Like this my mindset at the time. Like I didn't care if I was.
There's a lot of people mindset, man, who get money, easy money at that. You see what I'm saying? Man, you got a lot of people who once made some money, you hear me? And now they broke because they had the mind frame of this will never end. Shit. I'm in a position and I'm winning. And you know what I'm saying? At that time, you on the top of the hill, so you thinking in your head you gonna stay winning until, one day you ain't winning no more. And you find yourself in a position to where you thought you'd never be in. It happened to the best of them.
Blowing through money, I was running through the money. I was just burning stuff.
So,
just
so
burning.
what happened with her? What happened? Why did
So, all right, so we doing that on and on, boop, 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 doing the money orders.
How long does this go
And
on?
This goes on for like a year. I go drop off the box one day, and she tell me, like I don't want to take it, and I'm like, what happened? She was just like, I quit my job, like I quit, I don't want to work no more. And I was just like, fuck. I'm like, damn. It's like nothing you can say about that. Like, please, you can't beg. Like, it's over. I'm like, so, like, where you gonna work at now? Like, she was just like, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm chilling right now. I could just tell she was just avoiding it. I ended up finding out she didn't quit. She was working there still a little bit more longer, but that was her excuse. That's why she was just hesitant about everything. Like, oh, I don't want to do this no more.
Some spooked her.
Yeah. So,
Well, shit, she was looking at you how this host is looking at you. He looking at you. She looking at you like, man, you ain't right. She putting in work, for you to get to where you at. And she know for a fact you done upgraded by the time y'all started, and you still feeding her McDonald's and fries. You know what I'm saying? With 200 every once in a while. So shit, she just said she ain't fucking with you.
sorry. She ain't want to do it, but I feel like it was the money because she kept asking for more. I'm like, oh, that's all I got. I remember she used to ask me like, oh, I'm giving you this card, you getting PIN numbers. She probably thinking like I'm going just to the ATM. So like in her mind, she think I'm giving you all these PIN numbers, all these. Even if you go into the ATMs getting $200 on each card, like I know you getting more than this. She don't know I'm with my friends. She just think this all for me. So her mind, she's just like it's not adding up. So I guess that's why she ended up not doing it, which I regret. Like I regret. Oh man, if I can go back in time,
Poor Lucy.
I regret it to this day. But that happened, like that's when I brought my first car for them. I brought like an Infiniti, like a G35 at the time. And I had bad credit, so I went in a Maserati when I first went there. And he was just like, oh, you're going to have to put half of it down. I'm like, I don't want to put half of it down, but I can't put this much, like your credit. He was like, listen, just take this G35, and once you make a couple of payments on this, just bring it back, and then we can put you in the Maserati. So I don't know. It was just like the most nicest car he had in that lot. And how he caught us, he was like, I remember we were just driving one day, or it was a sign that said $500 down, you can get a car. I don't know anything, no knowledge about buying cars and stuff. I just $500 down to buy a car, you make payments. It sounded good. So I went there, I acquired about a BMW I seen that first in the front. And I couldn't get that credit. I'm young. I don't got no credit. I acquired about the Maserati after he stuck me with the Infiniti. So he just wanted to put me in a car and just push me out of there. So I'm like, all right, I took the Infiniti. I'm like, cool. I'm like, I'm going to make a bunch of payments. Don't worry about it. I'm going to finish paying this car off like in a.
It's kind of remind me of the scene Get Rich or Die Trying when 50 went to go to the lot to go buy that Benz. It's hilarious.
In a couple of months, I'm coming back for that Maserati. By the time I come back with this car, I might not even have payments. So you don't got to worry. I might bring this car back, pay the full, and grab the Maserati. So
They let him drive off the lot,
day
though.
after I went to give her I was going to pick it up, and when she gave it to me, that's when she told me like, yeah, I'm quitting and stuff like that. The first thing I thought about, I just burned through most of this money already, and you talking about you quitting? I just like in my head, I didn't tell her, but I'm like, I just bought a car. Like you can't quit now. I got payments. He told me I want a Maserati. Like
You gotta fire somebody. They're like, I just bought a house. My wife is pregnant.
See, he young, you know what I'm saying? So he's selfish. He really ain't too much. He really ain't selfish because he give to his peoples, his partners, his friend. But when it came to her, shit, he just really treated her like a racehorse, you know what I'm saying? Like a working horse. So you take whatever I give you, you know what I mean? It's still free money, still free burgers. But she like, nah, nigga, I'm in it to. Cause I thought it was gonna be something major, something big into this shit, man. You feeding me crumbs for all the shit I'm doing, and it's illegal. Nah, I can't fuck with you. I'm out.
Pregnant? What do you can't do this to me?
I was pissed.
I just bought a car.
I just brought it. I just like not even a week I had this car, and you telling me this immediately. I just went to the car like, damn. I was thinking about the payments. Like,
Boy, that's just like when you purchase a new vehicle or purchase anything new, and you lose your job, nigga, you get fired on your day off, nigga.
It was
So
it was stupid. It was stupid.
So what happened? You got to then go get a job. You go get a job. I'll work a job making fucking shit money if I'm making an extra, $40,000 a week. I'll go get a job working it. I'll go find a good job. I'll be like,
of course. I mean, now, yeah, but at that time, I'm like, I got this going on. In my head, I was just thinking,
Getting all this free money. What the fuck you gonna do with a job, nigga? But look stupid. Come on, man. Y'all not from the same worlds. That's probably why he's so amped up and kind of, he come off as nervous a little bit talking to him. You know what I mean? Shit, y'all know both of y'all come from two different worlds and shit, man. Tell your story, pimpin'.
I don't have to work for the rest of my life. Like I cheated life in my head.
I know, but life, it's sometimes you got to put in a little effort and fraud. I mean, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
We got the car payments coming up. We got to get back in there.
Right. So
we got to go get a job. Like somebody does. One of you or
Oh,
one of
for
your
the
buddies.
cards.
One of your buddies. Yeah, for the cards.
Oh, yeah,
Not to fucking go legit. Nobody's going legit at this point.
Yeah.
No, we don't go legit till we go to prison. No, it's 200 miles straight into the fucking wall, bro.
nah, right.
Everybody's got to start putting in an application. Somebody needs a cashier job
Bro,
at a
for
decent
real.
place where they're not a bunch of kneckleheads buying hamburgers. I need people that are buying real shit. People that come in here that have money.
Right.
I need a bunch of older white women that come in here, that look like they're driving BMWs and Mercedes.
that's where the money
that's
is.
where we need her card. Yes, ma'am. I got it. Oh, I got. Okay, no, there's something wrong. It's not going through. Can I have your card real quick? Thank you. Boom. Hit the button on the gap. Go straight through. There you go. Thank you,
Right.
Mrs. Johnson.
So a couple of weeks later, you're going to see some crazy transactions pop up.
You get the job. You work there for 2 months. And then you quit the job, and then you get another job, because what you don't want to do is you don't want some do-gooder fraud guy in the fraud department to put this together and go, you know what, we got a bunch of fraud that's happening, and we're running it through LexisNexis, and there's other fraud going through, and all of these cards this fraud is going through at this location. Like, it takes 6.
Man, I understand what he's saying, man, but you putting yourself in a hot box doing that, because you never know when them people's gonna show up. So yeah, it's easy for you to say you work this job, you scam there and get the credit card numbers and all that. But how long you think you're gonna be working there, man, for them people, catch on it and call you in the back office with the police in the back waiting on you? Man, come on, man.
6 months to a year for them to figure that out.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you did it for 60 days, quit that job, go get another job, and I can get another job. Why? Because I have experience.
Yeah.
I was just working at Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Shut
So you go,
up,
yeah, I
man.
currently work at Louis, but to be honest with you, I'm just not happy there.
Yeah.
And then you go
Right.
get another job, then you do that for 3 or 4 months, and you quit that job, and you go, and at the whole
Nigga, they gonna look at this black ass talking about you just not happy. What? Yeah, y'all come from two different worlds, man.
time, you and your buddies are out at night.
For real.
Hey, can I get $1,500 in money orders?
That's why he keep looking at his whoever he looking at, because he can understand them more than. Yeah, man. Y'all come from two different worlds, man. Y'all don't speak the same language.
You're doing that on the. I mean, granted, you're gonna be working 80 hours around the clock, but it's worth it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. To this day,
Man. What?
I haven't met or seen anybody that was getting the pin numbers the way I was. Like how people do it out here now is like, the gas stations, like they got the keypad so they
Yeah.
can tell what numbers you pressing. But like with a black box, all the stories I hear, like, oh, I gave it to somebody like in a drive-through, they swipe cards and we just go swipe it as credit. I was always interested. Like I wonder if I run in or cause I watch podcasts about like fraud all the time. So I was just trying to look. I haven't heard about it.
So
Like,
what happened since then? So
So boom. So I got I got the black box. It's just a couple left. We ran up a couple of cars that was on there. I told my friends at the time that they're gonna find out now. But like I said, we no longer friends right now. But it was a couple of cars left. I just told them like, yeah, she just held it and she ain't do nothing with it. So I had a couple of cars left, but I had to figure out what I was gonna do. You get what I'm saying? So I kept that one to myself. Like, all right, this money, whatever I make off this is where I gotta figure out what I gotta do. So
But you ain't gotta feel bad though, cause it's your hustle. So if you want to keep a few cars to yourself to figure out whatever you gotta figure out, then that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it is what it is, nigga.
the whole pen thing was cool, but like I said, it didn't last long. So now I gotta get money how we was getting it before. Now I just gotta buy stuff and now I gotta work. Like before I wasn't working, it was just handed to me. Now I gotta go out there, now I gotta work for the money. It was annoying. So
yeah, I think T or Wiz have to go get a fucking job. That's what I think. Somebody needs to start. We need to start flirting with some
Oh, yeah,
cashiers. I gotta flirt with some cashiers. I gotta get in good with one of these chicks.
that's what ended up happening. So
Now you
So,
talking.
at the time, I'm making money. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't too, like, before this whole credit card thing, I wasn't, like, like, really outside. I wasn't, like, really talking to females that much. But, like, since this thing happening, I'm posting nice pictures now. So, I'm attracting people now. So around this time, I got a couple of, it wasn't too much at this time, it was just a couple of females that I'm talking to here and there, and the case may be. So, I start asking around, like, oh, somebody who working a job, get the word out. I'm telling my friends, try to get somebody who work in a job, and we just went running. So it wasn't long. It was quick. Like, 'cause we we paying this much. We know what to do with the cards ready. This is how much we paying now. Just tell them 1,000. Tell them we giving them 1,000 a week to swipe cards. It was never really, oh, you get this much for this card. Nah, we wasn't doing it. We just like, yo, we giving you this much flat rate. We flat rating people. You getting this much for whatever you do for today, whatever the case may be. Which was stupid because
Your
it's just
business
like
model's horrible.
Yeah.
There's a girl could give you a thing with she could get 14 cards,
But
or
they're
she
not
could give you
motivated.
75,000.
Right.
No, I need 50 cards. It's $10 a card,
Right.
and it's 20 if you got the pin. And I'll take. And by the way, if the pin doesn't work, like you just think, oh, I'll get cute and make it up. Well, then next week when you give me the 50, I deduct the 20.
yeah.
I deduct if the card didn't work.
Right. But yeah, like I said, like I wasn't thinking too much in the business aspect. Like I thought it would have been a great idea if I told them that, they would be like, all right, so now they determined to swipe every card. They not just there, just I know I gotta do this until he's satisfied and he's gonna give me the same price no matter how much I get. But for some reason, they was doing good. Like without the Disper card, they was doing wonderful still. Thank God. I mean, thank God. I don't know what type of females I was dealing with at the time, but they was doing good. But I remember I had one in Starbucks. It's like 1 million of them in New York City. Millions.
Well, there's a saying though: if you give a woman anything, she gonna double that. See what I'm saying? So, shout out to you ladies, man. Shout out to the women, man. Shit. Quite the contrary, man. If you give a woman trouble, she gonna double that shit to fuck your ass up. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the woman.
Millions of them. So I gave it to her. Boom. I remember I had one girl working at Starbucks, getting a couple of cards. So we just rolling out. We rolling. We working, and now I got a car. That's another thing. Now I got a car, so now I can move around a little farther. I can stretch my arms a little farther. So my friends, they end up getting like they rentals. I get my car. I'm giving them they cars, and mind you, I'm just doing this off the riff. Like I'm just doing this. Y'all my boys. I'm just gonna always throw y'all cards. I'm always make sure y'all okay. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just the type of person I was. Like I said, I don't. It's not like I'm with this set of friends this day and that set of friends. They just 24 hours, just the only people I deal with. So it was just like that. It's boring. You making money by yourself. It's whack. When you want to go out, you gotta always pay for everybody. Let me just make sure y'all straight. So you get what I'm saying? So even if we go out and have fun, we can all have fun together. We can all chip in together. It's just not me all the time. So
And I hear that a lot, man. That's why people say it's lonely at the top. You see what I'm saying? So what you do is you bring your peoples, your partners, your friends, you know what I'm saying? You bring them up with you. Because it's lonely at the top. Nobody want to be lonely, man.
So we doing that. We hitting more stores and stuff like that. And then I remember one day I went to the Diamond District. We was bringing them iPads and stuff, bringing them iPads, iPhones, and he was just like, "Oh, you can't get gift cards." And I'm like, "What kind of gift cards?" He's like, any gift card you get is good. This I'm gonna pay you this amount. Like if you get a high end one, like Louis Vuitton gift card or like Target, I give you like 80%, 85, 70 for certain stores. Like he had a list on his wall, like this with the store name and the percentage he's giving for the gift cards. So around this time too, it was it was just weird. It was just like an epidemic of scamming in Brooklyn around this time. Like little people started finding out about it, and it started becoming a little bit more of a thing. Not where everybody ended up doing it, like to the point that it got to, but it started becoming more of a thing. So now other people talking. Now I'm hearing what this person doing, what that person doing. So all right, so boom. So he said he want gift cards. All right, cool. Get in the box. Get in the gift cards. I brought him high-end gift cards at first. He took them. It was okay. Cashed me out. Brought him the gift cards. And I remember it was a time we couldn't get the gift cards no more. Like they started becoming harder to get. Cause now when we going in the stores, like as soon as they see us walking to the gift cards out, they listen. We know what you're doing, or we put gift cards on the cashier. Listen, we know what you're doing. Somebody just came in just a couple of minutes, or yesterday. It might be you. Did you come in here yesterday? I remember you. You was here yesterday doing this. Like I said, now it's starting to become a kind of a thing in Brooklyn. So it was great. So.
You gotta go to Manhattan. You gotta go to New Jersey.
That's where everybody going.
You gotta start going to.
That's where everybody going because it's the closest.
Fly into, go to Dallas, go to Houston, go to some places. You know,
right.
if I have to jump on a plane for a day, I'll rent a hotel. Like I mean,
right.
we gotta keep this thing going.
Right.
What?
I didn't.
But I was just gonna say it's funny because every time you say, "Man, you gotta do this," and then you say, "Well, yeah, that's what we started to do."
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, like it got there eventually, but I was making money at the time. Like if it was ever a thing like where I couldn't make money here, or like it wasn't like
it was still work. It was just becoming more difficult.
It was just becoming a little bit more difficult
It's almost
at
like
this
a job.
time. Yeah. Disgusting. It was becoming like it wasn't just walk in, just get it, leave how I used to be. Now I gotta I might get it from here. Maybe I might get it from here. So one day I'm talking to him, and no, one day before I started talking to him, I went in a fast food place before, and I was just getting food, and I seen a kid. He was in front of me, and he buying food, but then it was Chipotle. He's buying food, but he also go to the gift card rack, and he's buying Chipotle gift cards. he getting food gift cards. What can he be doing with this? You get what I'm saying? And
Some people use them for gifts.
yeah, but he's getting a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
He's
He's
bringing them
popular.
up.
No.
I mean, from where I'm from at the time, it's just like, oh yeah, I know. I'm looking at him, yeah, Dior's, Da Vinci, yeah, I know, yeah. You could tell, like when we run into each other, we could tell, like, oh yeah, you know what's going on.
Scammer's outfit.
Yeah, like it's really like that.
Yeah, you could tell a scammer a mile away. They too flashy. You feel me? Oh shit, they get into the bag, easy money. Yeah, so boom, his senses went off. So he looking at all these gift cards he getting. So he trying to figure out what's to it.
I swear to God, anybody watching this, they'll be like, yeah, like you just know, like yeah, you know what's going on.
So what happened?
So boom, so he's getting a bunch of gift cards. I'm watching them, and it stayed in my mind. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I wonder who's buying those gift cards for him. 'Cause that's easy. Fast food, that's easy. Like you know what I'm saying? You're not dodging loss prevention, LP in the store. You're not worrying about if they got cops sitting in the camera room. It's fast. It's like I like zero risks.
Yeah.
Like I go for
Nobody
zero
at
risks.
Panera is gonna come fucking jump over. There's not a SWAT team waiting in the back of Panera.
That was another spot for me. Panera. All right, so boom. So I seen what
That sound like more work, but like you said, it's low risk. See what I'm saying? They don't have loss prevention. They ain't got security. They ain't got none of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to get in and get out.
he did. I go to my person, boom, dropping off my regular iPads and stuff. It's getting harder. It's getting less and less and less. I'm like, yeah, they're getting harder to get. He's like, yeah, so much people coming and dropping off the iPads. Jewish guy, all these guys is Jews, like straight Jews. I end up.
I pictured the Jewish guy, like the Hasidic
Yep.
one with the curls.
Yep, that's exactly with a white button up, black pants, black shoes on. Yes.
Oh, yes, it's very bad.
They
Very bad.
they
That's
is
Indian.
criminals.
Oh, very bad. That's Indian. Sorry.
That's when I knew, like, all right, this. When I first went to the restaurant, I'm like, all right, this world is bigger than what I thought it was. Like I don't know. Like I just had a whole agenda. Like I really beyond. Like this is how y'all making y'all money. Like y'all probably using these shops, money laundering. I started thinking crazy because it's just like it was crazy. It was just like back in the day, I would think y'all type of people would deal.
Now, I said that early on. A lot of these stores, they laundromats. They just use for laundering money, illegal money, and turning that illegal money clean. A lot of stores, that's what they put in place for a lot of time.
It was. You get what I'm saying? But now I'm seeing how things work. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with y'all. Y'all paying me. Y'all know something is funny. Like y'all know. We never really talked about like, yeah, I'm taking credit cards and I'm the stuff I'm bringing you from credit card. It's like they know. Like
They know.
Yeah,
Of course they know.
Yeah.
You're
At
bringing
first I did it, but
Right.
after I kept going, it's just like
It's
he
plausible
know.
deniability. They don't talk about it because if that way, if I ever get questioned, I can be like, "What are you talking about? That nice guy that used to bring me the cards at a discount? What do you mean? They was buying them for fake credit? No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I take the cards. I put them on the website. I
Right.
don't know. I thought he had an in.
No evil, see no evil, say no evil. You don't know nothing. They can't get you for shit.
right.
You know? Yeah, he's
Yeah, that's how he
Yeah.
was going. So I'm dropping off my stuff to him, and I talked to him. I'm like, you take fast food gift cards? He was like, yeah, but I only could do 50% on those. Like why you can't get the regular gift cards? I'm like, nah, I'm just asking. It was hard for me to get at the time, but I ain't want to like disturb him or something. So I'm like, nah, I'm just asking. So I'm like, if I bring you them, you gonna take them? He's like, yeah, I'll take them. No, it was 60% at first. I ended up going down to 50 when I started going somewhere else. But I'm like, okay, cool. So left, boom. So I started trying it out. I'm going to McDonald's. Trying the cars, boop, boop, boop. And mind you, at this time, I'm still using the cars. That's why I don't want to get too deep in the conversation because I'm still using the cars with my name on it, like my personal cars. I didn't know about the making cars like with the same numbers of who cars it was. That come later. But I'm running around now, fast food restaurant, McDonald's, Starbucks, IHOP, Applebee's, like any fast food. Boston Market was another big one. So I'm getting fast food. So I'm killing it. I'm driving from New York to damn near Connecticut, like all the surrounding.
I just want to know who up on Boston Market. I love Boston Market. I don't know if they still there or not, but it used to be one in Atlanta, more specifically Marietta, where I used to work at. Right? Yeah, I used to work there. Wow, some years back, and that's where I met the bread at. There was a few stars that came up, but in there, but the brat, I specifically remember her because I tried to holler at her when she came in the store. But she came in there with another female. And it's not the one that, she in a relationship with now. It was like more of a Puerto Rican chick. And I chopped it up with her. And she pretty down to earth. She real cool. And I asked her for a number. She was like, you know, I can't do that, baby. I'm with, you know what I'm saying? And she pointed to who she was with. You know what I'm saying? I just kept it moving respectfully. But nah, the Brat, man. Shout out to the Brat, man. Boston Market, man. That's where it's at, man. They got real good food there.
In states just fast, like, and there's so much fast food. It's fast foods everywhere. So I'm just on Google Maps. Next stop, look up the fast food. I'm marking them right. I'm gonna start up, and I'm just gonna keep driving to here. But I'm gonna hit everyone, and I'm gonna remember everyone, and I'm gonna go in a pattern, so I don't miss not one fast food. Just type it. All you gotta do is type in fast food, and all the fast food. So I'm just going one, easy. Two here, three here. Not trying to cause too much suspicion. I'm coming back with 3,000-4,000 on a calm day. If it's a good day, I'm out all day. It was worth it. Like the 50% that I thought it was bad, it was just like it's so easy to get these. So I was doing that for a while. That was one of the ways. I'm still doing my little things here and there when I get a can. So I drive by CVS, pick up a vanilla card sometimes. You get what I'm saying? Like, but
So if you're
that
getting
was my bread and
3,000 a
butter.
day, 5 days a week, that's 15 grand. Half that's 7,500. That's $7,500. That's $30,000 a month.
Plus all the solid shit I'm doing still.
So
It was good.
right,
It was good.
That's what I'm
fast
saying, like,
food, and it
that's-
was easy. Like I don't like
that's
running
almost
from running out stores.
$400,000 a year just on fast food.
I swear to God. I swear.
Where's this guy selling
to
them?
God.
He's got like a website. He's got to have a website or something.
He basically have a website. So basically, it's weird. Like he owned a jewelry store downstairs. Then we go upstairs, and he had he had this big giant safe. He used to always open up, and there would just be stacks of cards, stacks. Like it was crazy. Like it's to the point. I remember one time he would tell me like, "Yo, slow down on Starbucks, or slow down on these ones, or slow down on these ones, because it's I'm not selling them like that. You get what I'm saying? Then like even how that ended, like it came to a point like he was just like, all right, the fast food, like after a couple of months, he was just like, all right, the fast food is like
Played out.
yeah, like
So-
you can stop. Like I got enough here to last me probably for the rest of this year. Like it's,
Right,
you
right.
bringing too
Yeah,
too much.
it makes sense.
And then what ended up happening, I guess, I don't know how, but some of them end up cutting off on him. So now he's blowing up my phone. Listen, man, just bring some more gift cards and just try to make it up. I don't want to ask you for the money. I know usually when I ask people for money, they don't show up, or I don't want to make you run away from me. I want to still do business with you, so I'm gonna still pay you, but I'm gonna just give you probably like 25%, like when you come, just so you can make up the ones that's dead.
Right.
So I was doing that like for a while. It didn't last long, like a couple of weeks, and everything was.
It's the equivalency of you running off with the plug. You running off on the plug. But he give you another chance to do business with you, right? Because he all about his money. You see what I'm saying? And he do good business. You not really giving a fuck about business. You in it for the fast money. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to get it how you can. But I'm gonna give you a second chance because I want to keep this money coming in. But this time you got to pay off what you owe. You got to pay off what you ran off on me with for the first time. So you're not gonna get a chance to keep as much as you did last time because you got to work this debt off. And then I'm looking at you sideways. So that's why he say, all right, your business went bad. It went sour. But we could continue to doing business, but I'm gonna give you less than what I was paying you, so you can work out that debt.
Would just dying all of a sudden. Not everything, but like a lot of stuff, like a lot of cars was just dying. And I'm like, yo, you sure? And it's no way I could really know. I'm just taking his word for it at the time. I'm like, all right. If that died, every time I bring him something, he would tell me the last batch that died before that, and it was just like, all right, I'm done with this. You get what I'm saying? I'm going back to what I know and stuff like that. So I remember one of my boys came to my house one time, right? He also was dealing with the credit card stuff. So he came to my house, and at this time I was like I figured out like how to make the cards, like with the printer. It was like this big printer, bigger than the usual printer, and they use it to print IDs.
Right.
But this printer,
Is this a Fargo? Is it a Fargo one? I mean, they have different ones.
yeah,
I just know this.
the Fargo one is one of them, but the one I had exactly, it was like some aftermarket Chinese one. Like it was more of a cheaper one. Like that was the first one I figured out about that I could get. Some of them you got to go through like businesses and you got to have certain qualifications. But
Right.
Fargo was a good one. I remember I was like one of them cheap dudes. Like, yeah, I got money. I don't want the Fargo one. I feel like if this could do the job, and if I could stay away from the Fargo, then I'll do it. Which it did. It did the job. So they got a bunch of ID makers. Just so much, over 100, 200 different ones. But I bought an ID maker. Started learning from the internet because I didn't have too much people around me telling me like, you do this, do that. I didn't really learn how to do this. So I'm just figuring it out, testing, printing stuff, seeing how they come out, messing up, figure it out. So I basically figured it out. I figured out how to make the face, how to put like the bank face on the car. Got that down pack. And then it was something else called It's called the embosser. Like it's like a big
Embosser.
embosser. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just what it is. It's just like a big wheel. It's like a machine with a big handle on it, and it got like numbers, letters, characters on it, uppercase, lowercase. And that's just to put like to embold the card, like to indent the numbers from under the card. Basically, it's lifting the plastic up to put the numbers in. So it's like this little tray. You slide it in, boom, put it in, punch in the name, your name usually all capitals. You use the capital letters, punch in the name. Then you got the expiration date. Slide the card over, and it's like practice because it's not like a grid. Like you gotta align it on a little tray and slide it in and hope. And just hope like where the numbers being punched is where it's supposed to be on the card. But at the time practice, like you figure it out. Like you figure it out. All right, I'm supposed to push it in this much, or I'm supposed to move the card this much to type right here on the card. If I want the numbers right here, this way I gotta move the card. Such and such. Put the expiration date, card number, and the name at the bottom. Figured that out, and I was okay. So I got the embosser, ID maker. Found out one of my boys, he was making IDs for his check thing, so he gave me the software to make the IDs. So I was making IDs, I was making a bank face, so I was good. I had all that. The only thing I was missing was a tipper. That just to make the numbers you pushed up, instead of being the color of the card that it is already, it would be like a gold. Like the numbers would be gold or silver and stuff like that. Then it got the hologram. Like it goes deep. You go to the hologram. They like the little stickers, but I ain't really like the stickers too much. But sometimes I ain't even need the stickers. They not really. I'm not, like I said, like when you going in high end stores and stuff, and you trying to really, the stuff I was doing at the time, I ain't really need too much. So I put the sticker on it. Boom. It was okay. And then it was like the UV thing. I didn't get that. It was like the UV thing for the card. Where they put it under the light. It's supposed to show like a hologram, like Visa or Master. I'm gonna get too far if I go into that. So basically, got that down packed. So at the time, a few people from like around the way, a couple of my friends I went to school with, they started figuring out like what we was doing. So they was coming to my house or whatever, like not coming in my house, but like coming to my house. They would be like, yo, I want this card pressed up, and I was just basically like, they was paying me to like make their cards for them or whatever the case may be. They'll come with their numbers and they'll trust me not to use like their numbers information. I put it on their card, give it to them, and I was good at this time. At this time too, I wasn't dealing with the Starbucks person. I found out about the dark web. So once I found out about the dark web, I found out it was a site called Joker CC. It was like a great site, like one of the top sites at the time, like all the heavy scammers and stuff like that. Like you needed like an invitation to even get on the site. Like you just can't go on the dark web, go on the Onion, and just sign up and make an account. Most of the sites, almost 99% of the sites you can, but for this site, it was Joker. People know, like if you know Joker, you know Joker Stash. They got raided by the feds and everything. It was like a bunch of Albanians. Some guys like they got raided. It was a big thing. The website shut down. They said he made over $something billion, and that was it. Like I don't know, he went missing. I don't know what happened with his case, but he went missing at that. He made a lot of money, like when it was all said and done. But so people was coming to my house. Like I said, I was getting my numbers on the dark web at the time. Found out about the dark web. So one day, one of my boys, they come to my house, and listen, I'm about to go to Miami or whatever the case may be. I need you to print these cards up for me. So I print the cards up for him. Boom, make the cards, give it to him, send him about his way. And what was it? He didn't pay me. He was like, I'm gonna pay you in cards. Like he gonna throw me a couple of card numbers if I do it for him. So I said, okay, made him his cards, gave it to him, printed up my cards that he gave me just to see. So I didn't touch. I put my cards to the side. I know they good. Printed up the cards he gave me. Went to go like test it out real quick, like on a parking meter or something. None of them is working. Not one. And he know who he is too. Funny guy, but
funny guy.
Oh my gosh. But I was mad. So I'm mad. I go to the house. This is the highlight. I go to my house. I'm mad as shit. I'm calling him. Yo, why none of these cards work? Oh, I don't know, bro. They supposed to work. I'm like, okay. Like, okay. All right, cool. Hang up the phone. It's not his first time doing something funny. Like, he a little sketchy guy. You always doing a little sketchy shit. Like, so I go on the computer. I got the numbers I just printed him.
Right.
I still have them in my computer. So I'm like, all right, you want to play these games? And he know I told him about this. Like now, I'm like, we want to play these games? I'm going to print all your cards that I just made for you because you got to wait to Miami to go use them. I could use them right now.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm gonna get my money. I think I only printed like 3. Like he brought like 6 of them. I only printed like half of them. I'm like, I ain't going to violate all the way. I'm going to just take what I feel like I deserve, take my 3.
This is why I say he a nice guy. He talking about he ain't gonna violate all the way after just getting played, right? But respect that he already had the numbers. He already had the credit card numbers, even after sending it to his what do you call it? After sending to his homeboy. We say his homeboy. So what happened was he ended up using the cards before dude was able to use the cards because he had a flight going to Miami, I think he said. So nah, you know it is what it is. Get your lick back, man. Get it how you get it.
3 cards and I'll be all right. So I take the 3 cards, I go out doing my fast food thing. I remember the first spot I hit, I went to the city, hit up a Starbucks, $700 gift card. And I'm like, you know what? No, matter of fact, yeah. This is because you see, this is before he dubbed it. This is before, like, remember when I said that he stopped taking the food gift card? This is like right before, like this is when it got bad. This with the IHOP and stuff. So this probably lasted like about 2-3 weeks. So I'm going, and I usually go with 1 card, and I keep using that card to the decline. So I hit Starbucks, boom, go to the next Starbucks, boom. This time I'm just hitting just straight Starbucks. I'm hitting stores. And by the time I got to the 10th store, this card is still going. Never happened. I never probably get past 5 stores with 1 card. So I paid no mind. I'm going. Still going. And then now I know like about the bin number, the first 6. Like if it start with a 3, it's American Express. If it start with a 6, it's a master. No, if it start with a 5, it's a MasterCard. If it start with a 4, it's a Visa. Like just the first number. If it start with a 6, it's a Discover. So it started with a 3. So I'm like, all right, it's American Express. So I know it's a credit card. But it's just going. So I run through 10 more stores. It's going. I'm going through the whole night. I didn't switch cards yet. It's just going. So to the point, I just
Yeah, that sounds like a black card. It sounds like a corporate card, or it sound like shit. He fuck with the mafia.
I stopped using the card. I'm like, let me just see if these other cards work. I'm using the other cards. I'm going. Night force. End of the day, I can't get no more. Go in the house, and I'm baffled. I'm like, wow. I'm like, yeah, these cards gonna be off by tomorrow. Go to the bump, boom, drop the card off, go back on the road. Same thing, hitting. Now I started a little earlier because I'm trying to see something. It's just going. It's not declining. So I tried it when I didn't use it. They all American Express. They all start with 3s, and for some reason they all got the same bin number. They all start with the first six digits. So they all the same kind of card. So I see that. I see the pattern. I'm like, okay. So I'm going. I'm using a 3rd one now. Going. It's working. I'm like, oh shit. End of the day, nothing decline. My mind is blown. I go. So I'm like, all right. So then now the next day, I pack a bag up. I'm like, I'm about to take this to the moon. I don't fully understand what's going on yet. I'm like, I'm about to take this to the moon. So jump in my car, pack a little bag. I jump out. And my wife now, but my girlfriend she was my girlfriend at the time. I remember we left out. I'm like, yo, listen, we about to go do something. Like, I'm about to go out, I'm about to work. I got these cards that's, I don't know. Like, they moving like black cards right now. I need to go figure something out real quick. So I go out, boom, and I'm just ripping. Start with Target, ripping, iPads, ripping. I'm trying to decline the card at this point just to see, like what can I max it to? Got 2 iPads, ring it up, goes. Got 4 iPads, 1 place, goes. Like, nah. And I'm just working the card, get a hotel for the night, boom, use the card. That was nothing. I was a hotel junkie. Like, I was always in and out of hotels with the credit card. So I go in the hotel, boom. Next day, going again. These cards just going. To this day, we still talk about this. This is crazy.
Jackpot.
So my friend called me. And I already know what he's calling me about. The one that I made the call for, I know what he's calling me about. Because by this time, he already got to Miami. He already doing this thing. He's like, yo, bro, bro, those cards, you printed me up. He was like, yo, they going crazy right now. And I'm like, what? The cars? And I'm like, which ones? And he was telling me like the last 4 the ones. But he was like, yeah, I tried all of them, but these the ones I'm trapping with right now. I'm working with right now, and those the same ones I'm using. I'm like, what you got? He was like, yo, bro, I didn't got this, I didn't got that, I didn't got this, a whole bunch of shit. Like, he's just going crazy. So he don't know I'm using them too.
Right.
So now I'm trying to put it together in my head. Mind you, we using the same card.
Yeah. But he's in Miami and you're in New York. You would think that the card manufacturer or the bank system would say, hey, this guy's can't be in 2 different places at once.
Look, I don't know where these cards came from, but they changed our life. I wish he was here to like, all right, so boom. So he telling me he was, I'm like, oh, word? He like, okay, all right, that's what's up. Like, where my money at? Like, nigga, the card you gave me wasn't working. He was like, yo, bro, just take one of them and just use it. I'm like, okay, I will. We'll hang up. I'm already using 3 of them. So I'm using them. I'm working. Time going on. I'm working on the same card. Time going on. Working. So he ended up coming back from Miami. We together. We talking one day. He was like, yo, bro, I'm about to go to Cali next. But he couldn't hold his tongue. He like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, these cars, like I don't know what the limit is, but they different. Like, they different. And I'm like, yeah, I see. So he end up talking about it. I'm like, yeah, I've been using it too. It's the same thing. It's like, it don't decline. And he's like, yeah, we talking about it. Boom. He go by his way, I go by my way. So he end up going to one of our other friends. He end up getting a car too. So now it's 3 of us that end up like knowing about this card. So now all three of us is using the card. I print up the rest just in case. And basically, I took one card. I'm going just to see, boop, boop, boop. And the card finally declined. One day it declined. So I'm like, okay. So I'm adding the receipts up. I'm like, okay. I spent about 10,000 on this card. So I'm guessing it's 10,000. Next day, come up, do the same thing again, grab another card, stopping at 10,000. So I'm like, all right, the limit 10,000. But the crazy part, the limit is 10,000, but every day it's like a new 10,000 to spend. Like it's to the point the cards didn't feel real. It didn't feel like these is real people cards. Because how we all using these cards, that's like out of the 6 cards, that's like $60,000 spending limit every day. And we to the point we maxing it out. And sometimes I'll use like 5,000 and decline. All right, I know he's using this card today because it's supposed to hit 10,000. That's how I started figuring out like what card like these two idiots was using. And at the time, they wasn't really money hungry. Like they focused on getting hotels. They want to invite girls to hotels. This is dumb. Like they getting hotels.
That's my question I had. See, they getting 10,000 a day. What they doing with all this money? You see what I'm saying? So now he's saying his peoples started getting hotels. So I'm guessing it's crazy ass hotels. You know what I'm saying? The Hiltons, Trump. Um, you know. But besides that, what could they have been doing with all this money they getting?
Every week because they see me like they wasn't getting hotels at first, but when they found out like I was using it for hotels, like to go out work and stuff, they just took it to a different point. That they in Manhattan now, they getting hotels in the Trump penthouses. They getting penthouses there, like they getting the best room at every hotel they go to, like the penthouse top floor. So I meet up with these idiots. They idiots to me. Like I say this every day. Like I'm older than both of them, and I'm young at the time. So I remember one time they was like, "Yo, bro, pull up. Like we got a new penthouse." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not surprised." So I wasn't doing much at the time, you know. And they was like, "Yo, we got these girls over." I'm like, "Oh yeah." And at the time, I needed somebody to go on the roads with because I'm like, all right, I'm showing my face a lot. I want somebody to work. I know these going for sure. I want somebody to work to go in the stores for me. So around this time, like I'm jumping a little, like that's what I'll do. I'll go meet up with them because I know they'll always have females around, and I get to know one, boop boop boop, get her number, meet up with her, boop, get a telly, take her out, nice dinner, nice winding down her. The best of everything because I know it's a different feeling when you're not sitting there like if it might work. I'm going out like this is what we doing and like it's a different like for a scammer like when you know like I know like this is food. We not getting money. It's different. Like we going to the best of the best of the best. Like I'm trying to find. I'm on Google typing 5-star. Like what's the best hotel in New York City? What is the best restaurant? I'm just going crazy. Shit that I don't even eat. I eating duck and freaking all types of crazy shit. So just trying to go all out.
That's
So I'm selling them
money.
this illusion basically. Like this is how I'm living.
When a nigga goes somewhere and order duck, nigga, you know you done made it. Cause I could say that right now that I'd never eat duck ever in my life. And you see duck all around shitty water. Um, Duck just seemed like nothing to eat. But that's what I'm saying. This man got so rich, man. He over there ordering duck. Nigga, black people don't order no fucking duck. But you gotta order something different. I know I had calamari a few times, man. I ain't got no business eating no fucking shit. You just want to feel like, you know what I'm saying? You next level. Niggas start doing shit like that when they come across some money.
This is what it is, and get that illusion. Go to the nice big hotel for the night. Next morning, boom. What's your name? You got your ID on you? All right, we gonna drive to my house. I'm gonna get you an ID. No, I used to make them use their ID. I wasn't cooking them up ID. That take too long. I ain't have time for that. You got your ID? All right, cool. We going to my house. If they didn't, I'll do it. You go to my house, putting these American Expresses in your name, and we going out. And it was just like that for a while. So one day they called me to the Trump hotel. So I'm like, all right. So I know they got females there. I get there and I'm like, what floor y'all on? He was like, the last one is P on the elevator. I'm like, okay, yeah, I should have knew. Y'all dickheads. Like they end up getting locked up too. Cops ran inside the hotels a couple of times. They come back out, do the same thing again. Crazy. So I go up there, I walk inside this the Trump hotel. I go inside the penthouse in the Trump. Oh my God. Mind you, it's 5,000 a night. So they use one of the American Express. Now they pushing a button. I would never, I'm too scared to get a hotel 5,000 a night. Even 1,000, I'll be in there scary. I leave, I'll go to the city, play around, and then come back for a couple hours when it's time to go to sleep and leave before checkout.
If you sleep hot at night, you know how disruptive that can be. Whether you're having trouble falling asleep, you're waking up sweating in the middle of the night, or all of the above. That's where Ghost Bed can help. As the makers of the coolest beds in the world.
Food inside the room. They got these little big tables. They put in the food out. This is enough. This like some movies, like something out of a movie. I swear to God. Then they order in bottles. That was another thing. Like they used to go to hotel, and they would get a room or go in the room, call up the room service, order like 20, 30 bottles, take the bottles, and they would leave and they would sell it. Like that's all they got the room for, was just to go in there, use the room service, get the bottles, and leave. So at this occasion, I guess they feeling they, so they in a trunk. They it's like 50 bottles of Dom Perignon, Ace of Spade, and I just remember I walk in, he's like, yo, bro, here, take a bottle. He know I'm not comfortable with it. You know, I hate shit like this. But it's just like, at that time, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of took it in. Like, the place was humongous, like pillars inside the room. Oh my gosh, it was something. Like, it was something. I'm like, y'all did something. Like, if you ever like go on Google and just type in the Trump penthouse, is crazy how it was crazy. But they got all these girls running around, stuff and that. So you know I do my little thing, pull one to the side, this and that, this is what we gonna do. Look, I even got a hotel across the street. We can go there. They're like, all right, that's cool. We can do that. Make my little plans. So a couple of minutes later, it's a knock on the door. Somebody knocking. The guest person come up like, yo, y'all too loud, because one of my idiot friends, he arguing with one of the females because he's trying to get in the bathroom with them, taking a bath, and my other friend was dating one of them, and then she got another girl to go in the bathroom with them, and my other friend was mad because he didn't get invited. So he's sitting there arguing with the girl and shit, and they go.
Worst type of niggas. That nigga cause a commotion and fucking it up for everybody else because he can't get no play. But look, this a real hustler, because the only thing that's on his mind all the time is how to make this work, how to make this operation work, how to get this money. But the people he surround himself with, they main concerns is, you know what I mean, partying, uh, fucking women, and getting drunk, and high, and all type of shit. Um, but then again, they young, so you got to keep that in mind. But even at a young age, he got his mind on his shoulders because he's progressing, um, and he learning all throughout the way on how to make this credit card scheme or credit card scamming work. And he made it work to his benefit, even bringing some people on, you know what I'm saying, into his operation to benefit as well. But a lot of times they not gonna have the same mind frame as you, and you know what I'm saying, they gonna be in it for their own reasons.
Going back and forth. So they coming up, knocking on the door, bringing attention to the room. Whatever the case. So they keep coming to the room, knocking. So we left, me and my friend left to get something. We come back, and as we coming back up, we got to get off like a floor. That's like the lobby. And then once you get off the lobby to get to the penthouse, you got to go through another elevator that take you up different floors of the hotel. So we get off the floor in the lobby. We go talk to the reception. She like, can I see the card y'all use for the hotel? And I look at him, and I'm like,
I just walk away.
you fucking idiot.
Turn around and walk away.
I knew it.
You got some problems, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Show her the card.
Yup.
I gotta go get my car.
And he said they looking stupid. I'm like, show the car. He like, oh, I didn't get the room. My friend got the room and whatever. He telling them whatever. I just sit by the elevator and stuff like that. And he gave him the card. She took it. She on the phone. She calling people doing this. And she gave him the card and said, like, have a nice day, kinda. Like, okay, everything's good.
Yeah.
No. They said it's unpaid charges for the shit that they ordered. It's unpaid charges. They need to bill it, but the card that's on file not going through.
Right.
Can we see a different card? He gave them a different card. She charged it. It went through. Now there's 2 cards on file that they charged. And she was like, yeah, just use that one. That one that you authorized, just keep that one on file. And you could just use that one. Blah, blah, blah. Go back to the room. As soon as we go there, I'm telling him like, yo, we gotta leave. Like they on to you. So he thought about it. He going back and forth. Idiot. He want to stay because this girl's still there. And we end up leaving. I think they came back because they were still arguing or some shit like that. They came back. Because I remember they came back to the door. That's when I left. Like, it was 2 people at the door. And I remember, like, yeah, like, I'm leaving. Like, excuse me. And it's like, soon as I left, everybody, females, everybody just started leaving. Everybody leaving. So that was just one of the stories. I ended up going to, like my hotel with the other female. Like 3 of them came with me. We woke up the next morning. I'm like, yo, y'all want to work? And we just tore up. So went to my house in Brooklyn, came back to Manhattan. I had a couple of calls on me already. I did what I did. Came back to the hotel. They seen it. Blah, blah, blah. They seen what I did. They were like, oh, we want to do that. Yeah, all right, cool. Got them 8 pieces. Did what we did. But yeah, but that was just the extent of the American Expresses. Like we had, those calls probably lasted us like 3-4 months with no problem. Like no problem. And then they just started dying out little by little. Like this one would die, this one would die, this one would die. And one day, all of them wasn't working, and my friend was like, yo, he came to me one day, he was like, yo, I found something out. I'm like, what happened? He was like, oh, all I did is change, like, after the 6 numbers, he said, all you gotta do is just keep going up on a number, and it's like another card, it's like a new card. I'm like, never, cards don't work like that, just change a number to work. He was like, all right, fit me. I'm like, I'll try it out and see. I tried it. Same thing. We had that going for like a month. That didn't last long, and then they just start dying out. Like, to this day, we don't know. Like, we don't know.
You don't know what the fuck type of situation that was, because if you could just go up a number on a credit card, then presents a whole nother credit card, a brand new credit card. And like you say, credit cards just don't work like that. So that was a glitch. That was a lick. That's what we call a lick. That he hit. And shit, it worked out for him. He benefited. Let him continue telling the story.
Like if it was a black card, we try to look up the bank identification number, but it just was saying American Express. It wasn't giving us a specific bank. Like we don't know. Like I felt like it was just like I felt like it was the feds. Like they just giving us numbers to use to just build up a case on us or something like that. But
Just like a nigga. Just like a nigga. He thinking it was the feds, but he's still going on with it because of easy money. You know what I'm saying? It's just like bait cars. Shit, you could think it's a bait car. You know what I'm saying? Be hesitant, but slowly but surely you gonna edge towards that bait car until you get in that motherfucker and they lock your ass in there. And from there they gonna lock your ass up in the jail cell, man. Shit, man.
like I said, like they was getting arrested with the cars and stuff like that. They keep receipts in their cars. Like they was just messy. So they got questioned about the American Express, but I forgot what it was exactly they was getting questioned about. But it was like these cars just keep popping up at different hotels or something like that. And what you know about these cars? Like why? Like who card is this that you keep using and they not turning it off? Like it was crazy. Cause they in their mind, like how could you stay in this hotel for a week using this so much and the owner of that card didn't cut it off? Like in their minds for a second, it's like it had to be yours. Like even these little card scammers, they don't come get the penthouse. They come get like a nice suite. You know, like 1,000, 2,000, but they not to this extent. Plus, you running up the bill, so it was crazy. That was another thing, but that was like the American Express little wave we had going on. That was crazy. But yeah, I'm done with that topic. I'm just going on. Yeah.
All right. So
It was just like
did you ever get arrested for credit card fraud?
oh yeah. Let me get to that. I never got arrested for those because like I don't know, like they those like ghost cards. I don't know, but. Boom! The first time I got arrested for the credit card fraud, I was at Dave and Buster's. Went out to eat in the city one day. I had a girl at the time. Went to Dave and Buster's. We went in there, got food, ate our food. Then we went to the game section, started playing. And I was just like, "Yo, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick." And went to go get a drink and used the card. And at that time, I didn't have the machine. That was the first time. Used the card. Boom. Receipt came up and. I'm looking at the lady because she got her back over here. It's like a little bar by the game section. She got her back processing the card there. So I'm watching her because I know that the last number don't match. So I'm always watching them when those type of transactions go on. And the receipt came up and she just went like this, like to her shoulders, talking on a mic or something. I'm like, oh shit.
That's not a good sign.
That's not a good sign. So I'm standing there nervous.
She
I'm like,
talking on the walkie-talkie.
Like, I'm out of here. Like I just want it so they don't have evidence. So not even 30 seconds go by. This big security dude walk up to me. Like I see him walking up to me. And he like, excuse me, can you come with me real quick? And at that time, the girl I was with, I see her walking up to me. She sees something going on. And
Talking about the situations like that, man, your heart gonna drop, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it do. Adrenaline. Then you gotta figure out what's the next move to do. 9 times out of 10, you gonna book it. If it's coast clear. You know what I'm saying?
and I just booked it past him, left the girl, ran past him, and 2 more guards, like they was just popping up out of the freaking woodwork. They were just popping up. 2 more came in front of me, got past them, and as soon as I get to the door, it's a host at the door that like greet people to come in and stuff. She comes from around the corner, she jumps, dive, grab my legs and wrap it up, and I bust my ass. And this was a girl, a young female.
Nigga, imagine you avoided getting caught by some big ass security guards and shit. You damn near at the motherfucking door, man. You get tackled by a greeter. 9 times out of 10, a greeter is a retiree, a elderly, even someone who may be autistic or have mental issues. These are your greeters at the door. And she tackled you. She done tripped you. And she done got you down. She became the hero. She became the store hero.
And that grabbed me and put me onto the floor, and I ran past all of the big security guards. They trying to grab me. I'm getting out of them, ran past them, and the girl got me by jumping on my feet. And I was just pissed. Got locked up. That was the first time I got locked up, like for like a credit card or something. Got locked up for that. Went to court or whatever. Boop, boop, boop. They offered me probation. I bailed out, went to court. They offered me probation. They said, we're going to give you 5-year probation because it's a felony. And yeah, that's either that, and the alternative was 1 year in jail. So I said, all right, I'll do the 5-year probation. Took the probation. Couple of months after that,
After the probation is ended, or a couple months
no,
after you got
a
out?
couple of months after I got out, I finished the court. So it's already a couple of months because I went back and forth to court. So it's already a couple of months after that. I got into a police chase. That's when I had my affinity. I got into a police chase. I was out with a girl one night, and you know, I'm just speeding, pulling up the stop signs. I was just blowing stops, not blowing them, but just pulling up quick and just dipping. So reckless driving, the top turn they light on and stuff like that. And then I look in my mirrors, and like in New York, we call them the paddy wagon. You know, it's like a van.
Yeah, where they pick somebody.
Yeah, paddy wagon, that good old paddy wagon. Well, they have no space in the back. Man, just put me in a regular squad car, man. Fuck them paddy wagons, man. Man, shit. You feel like you a dog, man, who just got captured by a dog catcher. That ain't no fun. You know what I'm saying? Man, shit, you can't even breathe in that bitch when they cut the AC off. And don't kick on the inside. Don't kick on the inside, you know what I'm saying? Being mad, being hot headed and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna throw a felony charge on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me how I know, but yeah.
Up and they bring them to jail.
Yeah, but it's like the van. It's not like the Ford Explorer days, because in New York they be in a Ford Explorer, or they be in like these big 8-passenger vans. Yeah, so it was one of those. So I'm like, oh, they in a van. They're not gonna catch me. I'm a NASCAR driver. They done messed up trying to pull me over in this van. Never ran from the cops before, first time. But I always hear people talking about it. Like, yeah, I'm running from the cop. They be like, don't take no check. Like don't take a ticket. So I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling good. Got a girl with me. I know she's gonna be excited. She's gonna think I'm a badass. So I take it. Boom, running. I'm doing good so far. I'm driving, hitting corners. Boom. I'm losing distance. So I turn onto this one street, and it's a one-way, and there's cars parked on both sides. Being New York City, it's cars parked on both sides, and it's the car right in the middle at the light. So I get to him. Now I see them turn the corner I'm at. They're coming down the street. I'm beeping my horn at the person in front of me. I'm like, dang, it's like to turn green. I'm beeping my horn just so they could just move over a little bit. I'm trying to show them I'm trying to squeeze in. They not budging. So they catch up, come to the car, step out the car through the speakerphone, and they still in front of me. The lights don't turn green. They still, I guess they trying to figure what's going on, but I found out. So they tell me step out the car, boop, boop, boop. Me and the girl step out, and as I'm stepping out, I see the people in front of me. It was like a family, like the kids and the wife and the husband. They stepping out the car too with their hands up in the air. So I'm laughing. So I'm like, I know they think that the cop is probably talking about them or everybody who was in front of them. I don't know. But they stepped out the car, and the cop came in and arrested me, and they was going crazy. They was like, why are you arresting him? He didn't do nothing. Y'all always harassing black people.
Man, we need more people like that in America. Oh, shit. You thinking the police pulling your ass over. Come to find out they fuck with a nigga. So you know what I'm saying? So so now you mad of injustice. You know what I'm saying? Why you fucking with this nigga? What this nigga do, man? Always fucking with niggas, man. Now you just had in your mind that the police was pulling your ass over. You see what I'm saying? You would think you'd be gracious. But shout out to that family, man. Looking out for black people, man.
People, I was like one of those. It's like, only if y'all knew what I just finished doing. I don't think y'all, but they was just kind of like just vouching for me. You okay? You need me to call somebody? I'm like, nah, I'm okay. You know how these cops are. They always bothering us for no reason. I ain't doing nothing. You see, I was just driving. It's crazy. But that was like the second time. So they gave me, went to court for that. I was on probation.
Stick your neck out. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing what the fuck going on, man. Listen, man, y'all goddamn business, man. Shout out to that family, man.
Already. So now I'm trying to figure out, like, damn, what they're gonna do next. They give me probation again. They give me a 3-year misdemeanor probation. They gave me misdemeanor, fleeing from a police officer in a motor vehicle.
Well, you're going to prison in Florida. On everything you've mentioned, you're doing some time.
This is crazy. So they give me probation. I'm not even done. I'm not even like, so I'm just going through the charges. So they gave me probation for that 3-year misdemeanor probation. So they just basically ran concurrent. Like how they said it's going to work, it's going to run concurrent with the probation I have already. So I just got to do 5. I still got to do the 5-year probation. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, cool. Like,
That's a double, triple secret probation. Like, what is this? This
yeah,
is a joke.
two probations at the same, only in New York. But so I'm like, all right, I'll take it. Boom. So what was the next one? Long Island. So this is another thing I was doing. I was going to like dog shops basically, and I was basically swiping dogs, like going in, buying dogs, credit cards, and I would go like on Craigslist. Like I was always finding little stuff to do, like buying like stuff that nobody doing. Like this is like the low stuff I was doing. Like everybody else running in all these high end stores, this is what I'm doing. I'm going and buying dogs. I don't know nobody buying dogs with these credit cards. So I started buying the little cute little dogs, the little wolf huskies, and the stuff I see people asking. Built a little clientele for it. Sold it to one rich person. Nice house I pulled up to, $1 million brownstone house, beautiful. They started telling me like, oh, they friends want dogs and they want them at good price. It was just crazy to me because it's just like I know y'all got money.
What are you paying for a dog? A couple $1,000? You're selling it for what? $1,000 or
1,500, 1,000. Maybe
listen,
three.
Rich people don't like spending money.
I
You know,
learned that.
That's how they get rich.
I learned that. I swear to God, I'm driving better cars than them. I'm coming to their driveway and I'm like, oh, like. And I learned like, bro, y'all got money, but y'all, I see. And they on Craigslist shopping for dogs. Usually, I'm thinking like,
Seen the rich person shoes, man. They don't have the high end shoes, man. You know, they don't really dress in high end clothes. Oh man, that's how the rich stay rich. They not really consumers like that. Guess you consumer motherfuckers consuming up shit, spending all your money trying to look good, trying to feel good. Cause a lot of times, you know what I mean. Shit, we just be so fucked up mentally, but the rich, they give a damn what they put on.
just being a regular person. I'm like, yo, y'all would go to the pet store. You got people buying dogs on Craigslist. So I was doing that for a while. So one time I went to go get a dog. It didn't go so good. So go in there, swipe the card, it declined. And I'm like, oh, try to do half. And I'm with a female. I took a female with me. So swipe the card, it didn't go for the full price. Swiped it again, it went for half. So I didn't have any cards on me at the time. So they was just like, I never really done nothing like this, but they was just like, come back tomorrow, talk to your bank and try to see if they can unblock your card and just try to come back and pay the rest and we give you the dog tomorrow. So I'm like, okay. I go home, make new cards. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get this dog. This was a nice one. Nice husky, green, blue eyes, all white. Beautiful. And I had this one ready to sell already. So I'm H'ing about this dog. So I go, boom, drive, pick the girl back up. And this time I told her, you know what? Just go by yourself. Just go get the dog. They already know who you are. Boop, boop, boop. Just go swipe the rest. So she go inside. She ended up calling me on the phone like, listen, they telling me that something that they swiping the card and it's not working. And I'm like, it's no way it's working. At this time, I knew exactly what I was buying. So it's like, it's no way it's working. They were like, yeah, they said it's not working, but they told me just give them a second. They trying to figure it out. And I'm on the phone with her. I'm like, get the card back and get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of it. She like,
Intuition. You know what I'm saying? He already knows something about to go down. So the first thing he think of, listen, book it, escape, abort mission, plan failed, get the fuck up out of there. And shit, she not really knowing what's going on.
like, you don't want me to wait for the dog?
Is she not understanding?
She don't know better. So these females I was finding, they was just civilians. Like that's all I could say. Like they don't know no better. So and they young. So I'm like, no, I'm like come on. Forget the card at this point. First I was saying get the card. And I just a minute went by. That's too much for me. I'm like, just come to the car. I already done drove around the corner already. I don't even want to be by.
A minute is way too long to be taken when your life is on the line. So he already know it's been a red flag on him. So it's only a matter of time for they close in on him.
About the business. I'm like, get your ass, come in the car. Boop, boop, boop. So she leave the store, left the card in there, come in the car. She get in, we drive off. And I'm like, all right, we go, we out of here, we leaving. So drive down the block. As soon as we make a right, I see like an unmarked car sitting like in the middle of the intersection. It's a two-way street, double yellow line, and it's a vehicle just sitting in the unmarked car with like a Dodge Charger or something. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, what if that's? I'm like, nah, it's too fast. Like, it's just no way. So I'm driving, I'm watching them as I'm going past them, windows tinted. I can't see who's inside, driving. As soon as we get past them, they pull up behind me. I'm like, fuck, my heart dropped down. And I'm just like, fuck. And I'm just looking at the mirror. I'm just waiting for the lights. Lights turned on, pulled over. What's the problem? They come up to the car, license, registration, boop, boop, boop. I think my license was suspended at the time, but I don't know. It was suspended for a while too. Like a lot of times I was driving. But New York, like they don't really stress suspended license. Like they don't lock you up like here. Like in New York, like they'll let you go. Like as long as you don't got no drugs in the car and something like that, they'll let you go. It's crazy. I came to Florida and got my license together because I had to. Because they'll take you to jail if you got your license. It's crazy. But pull me over. Boop, boop, boop. they asked the girl, they asking the girl through the window. They like, did you just come from a store, a dog store? And she like, no, I didn't come from no dog store. They like, we got you coming from there. Boop, boop, boop. Step out the car. I had a little bit of weed, like a couple of extra cars. I just took it out. I'm not gonna lie. I just threw it in her bag. Threw everything. I did that before they even came.
He played it how a lot of people would have played, especially being in the hustler's lane. Um, shit, listen. They already got your face making a transaction for the dogs with the stolen credit cards, with the bad credit card number. And then on top of that, I'm the hustler. I'm the one getting the money. So you know what I'm saying? I know how to get the bread to get you up out of there. You, on the other hand, it may be different. So you go ahead and take this lick. You take this charge, and I'm gonna get you out. That's how they go.
Came up to the car. That's what I forgot about. So before they even told us to get out the car, I already done.
Did you give her the look? When they asked her about the dog, did you give her the look like, what have you done now? That's the look you got to give. Yeah, officer, I know why you pulled me over. She's running some kind of scam, isn't she? I know. I've been telling her. I've told her. I told her.
That's how I was.
She's trouble.
That's how I was trying to play it. Like, at least, like I'm thinking, like, if even when I was putting this shit out back, I'm like, listen, like, I could bail you out, but we can't both be in there. Like, we can't help each other from in there. Like, I'm trying to explain it to the fastest way I can before they get to the car. So they tell both of us step out. Like I said, I got a fake ID in a car in my socks. Like, for some reason, like that was like one of my hiding spots. Like in my socks at the bottom of my shoes. So they check me. They don't find, and they check her bag. They find the weed and stuff. Like, who is that? And I'm like, no, that's her. She just got a little bit of weed and stuff like that.
Who's got it?
Because in my mind, she already in trouble. She already going to jail. Like for the credit card though. Just like, just a little extra charge. They don't care about that. They care about the felony.
It's an extra month of probation.
Yeah,
she's gonna be fine.
They ain't gonna stress you. You dealing with something way more bigger than that. Don't worry about the weed. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't want to go in for just weed. I'm gonna be pissed. Like, so
it's embarrassing. It's not a respectable charge.
So for some weird reason, they lock her up. Boom. I'm like, okay. They didn't lock me up. Yeah, I'm like, that's a surprise. So they put me on the back of the car, and they searching me again. They searching me, and they was like, take your shoes off. Like, they never told me to take my shoes off.
Violation. Take my shoes off.
Damn, fuck.
But you know they don't give a fuck no way. You know what I'm saying? They'll put your head on the hot hood of the car after just running that bitch all day. So the hood, 500 degrees, just so they cuff you and pat you down, just to check you. They'll make you put your head on the hood of the car, melting. Man, I don't give a fuck, man. It's a lot of these cops, man. They protocol is fucked up.
Take my shoes off. I'm in my socks. And they was like, take your socks off. And I'm like, what? I'm like, dang, like somebody stole my little thing. I didn't think nobody even knew about like, stuff in our socks. But they ended up going in my socks, finding an ID and thing. And they charged me for it and locked me up. We both locked up and stuff like that. And I end up making bail, fighting the case. And she's still in there. And I'm trying to get money together. And I had money I didn't want to touch. So I didn't want to bail her out just yet. That's her friends calling me, cursing me out. You piece of shit. How you leave there and leave her inside? So I end up.
See, that's he looking right now at you. You are a piece of shit. Just look how you did that Chinese girl. Just paying her in hamburgers. Just a hamburger and maybe some fries. You piece of shit. How dare I have you right here in front of me interviewing you, you piece of shit, you low down shit. But continue on with your story.
Coming with the money, dealing with it, and before I even paid the bail, her mom came and bailed her out, so she was extra pissed. So I don't even think she knew I was like trying to do something to get her out of there. So
no, you weren't trying to do shit.
She came out. I think she ended up getting like probation or something, and she ended up stopped talking to me. Yeah, and it was crazy. But they slaved me. I ended up doing 6 months for that case. But
you 6 months in jail?
Yeah, but not like going in court, turning myself in. Like I end up being like with the other charges. So boom. So I'm out on bail for that thing. I'm fighting the charge. So I'm on 2 probations already.
And you're out on bail. And
I bailed out from Long Island. So boom. So I'm like, dang, I gotta get my money. I gotta get my money up. I didn't have the Infinity at the time. I crashed that, like totaled it. I had another Infinity, a Q70. I rented from some guy that was renting cars and stuff. Got it from a rental company. Had that. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta figure out a way to make money, whatever the case may be. So first I'm like, I gotta figure out a way how to get a car. So I'm like, I never thought about using the car to go to a rental company and rent out a car. I'm like, well, I never thought about this. I'm actually paying cash for cars. But I guess when you're just dealing with money, you just forget about like certain things. Like it's when you need it and you don't want to pay cash for it. It's when you start thinking like, all right, like I could use this car to get this and that. So I went back, boom, thought about it. Ended up going to a rental company and got a car. Boom, got the car. Started doing a little work and that. And the incident happened where I ended up crashing the car, and I had to get another one. Went back to a different place, got a car, fake driver license, got another car. Boop, 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 driving it. And then one day I was just thinking like, it's kind of easy getting these cars. Like, so I'm like, okay, it's not bad. So I ended up parking the car I had, went with somebody else, grabbed another car, and I forgot how it went, but I ended up like advertising it, like, oh, who needs a rental? So word got around, boop, 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 gave the keys to somebody, boop, exchange information. He took the rental, bring it back in a week, paid me, put the money in my hand. Once he put the money in my hands, I'm like, that's what I felt like. All right, I'm in business. This is what I'm gonna do. So for like the next couple of months, I was just going back and forth to airports and rental companies, and I was just pulling cars. Just to the point, like, it was crazy. Like I had to start noting, like, all right, this car is here, this car is here, this car. So when people want a car, I send them the list, copy, and paste it to them. Like, these are the cars I have available. Like, I'm running the rental companies with rental cars. So it was just crazy. So I'm doing that for a while, renting cars out, and then it started becoming a little problem. Some people they not bringing the car back in time, and then people started getting in an accident with the car, and it was funny. Like, one time somebody they got in an accident with the car, and I'm just like, all right. So I went online and I typed in like accidents disclaimer something, and I sent it to them. Like I made up this whole report. Like, basically, like they responsible for the damage. Like, this is my vehicle. This is how much damage you did to the car. And if you don't pay this and that, like I got to do it the legal way, because they don't know that I'm swiping these cars. Like, these is not like friends that I'm renting it to. Yeah, I'm renting some of them to friends I know, but some of these people is just like regular people, like friends. Like, my friend would get somebody like that they know, like regular people that's using it to go to their jobs or using it to go out for the night, whatever they want it for. So I'm doing that, and a couple of people paid me for the claim, like, or I'll be like, set up a payment plan. Listen, it was crazy. I swear to God, cash at me here, Zelle me here. Doing that for a while, and the case may be, doing that for a while. And then there was another thing with Zelle at the time. So you know, before when Zelle first came out, it was just a Zelle app. And on the app, you could send money, blah, blah, blah. You could just download the app and just put the card in and then send money with Zelle. So it was a whole thing. I was doing that for a while, like getting the cars, putting it on Zelle, and making another Zelle, and basically sending it, like attaching like a real bank profile that I have access to, and basically like just sending the money to like clean that card out or hit the limit for the Zelle. Because Zelle, it was like you only could send a certain amount on the app when it was just before they put it like in a banking app, like it was a certain limit, 500, 1,000, something like that. And once I hit that limit, I could either take that same card and make a new Zelle account, refresh the phone, make a new Zelle account, send it again, and keep doing that like until the phone, like basically like they found the way like to stop the transaction from the phone. Like, they was blocking the phone, like it don't matter what card you put in, like they was blocking the IP or something. So when they started doing that, now we had to keep getting new phones. Like, every transaction, like, you go to Target and it was like a certain phone you had to get. Like, it was weird. Like, I don't work on all phones. There was a certain Verizon phone I remember, get a 1-month plan, and doing that for a while. I don't want to get too deep, I'm gonna end up all day, but I remember that was the thing we was doing for a while. Around the same time, that was good. I'm not gonna lie, that was amazing. The checks. I'm gonna close this out with the car. So I'm doing the rental car thing. I was doing this at the time. I went to the airport one day, and when I got to the airport, I remember it was an Audi A4. I got to the register, gave her my credentials, license, car, boop, 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 and she went to the back. I remember she turned off. They usually don't go to the back. They do everything in front of you. They check the license, enter the information, then they give you the card until you swipe it. But she went to the back with the card and ID. So she came back up to the front. She's talking to me. She was just like, "Yeah, where you going with the car? Where you taking it?" I'm like,
Waiting for the cops to get there.
Just milking me. You know what I'm saying? Just milking me, asking me questions. So,
Hey, what are you doing this weekend? Wait a minute.
So next thing you know, she's talking to me, and I just heard it was like automatic doors, because it was like the airport, plus like the car rental was inside the airport. So I heard the automatic doors open from like inside the airport to the car.
You just burn the time, man. Just distract you till they get them on the horn.
Rental, and I just knew for some reason, like, it could have been somebody just coming in getting the car. I just knew. I just looked back and I just seen the port authorities. It was the port authorities, and like they the cops for the airport. So they come walking in. They walk in. I'm turning back, watching them. He's looking straight at me. I'm like, fuck. He walked up to me. He said something like they called for you. Like I got a call for you here that you're doing fraud. Like, he was straight. I remember he came to me straight up. Like I got a call for you.
Did
You
you look
doing
her right
fraud?
in the face and say, "When I get out, I'm coming back here for you"?
I gave her that look.
Quit
I
that
swear
job
to
right then.
God.
She quit that night.
You know what's something? On Jesus Christ, on my dead brother life, on everything I love, this lady tried to warn me.
No. Well, then why'd she call?
I swear to God, I don't know if a higher up made her do it or if it was a policy, but she really warned my dumb ass, and I did not take the hint. I'm so happy you brought that up. as I'm talking to her, she's telling me like, what she said. She said, "Oh, if I was you, I would run out of here right now."
Damn.
And the whole, for some reason, I'm thinking she.
Fuck out of there. You already know what type of time you on. Shit, using stolen, using fraudulent credit cards, man. If somebody told you that would have spooked me. I would have been spooked. After that, I would have got the fuck on. Try again somewhere else, man. Nah.
She thinking of like, cause I was talking about the price, like I was in there trying to act like I'm trying to get a good deal, like can I get a better deal than that? Like that's the kind of conversation we was having. So I'm thinking she talking about like running off with the price. Like if I was you, I would like kind of take the car and just run up out of here. So when she said it, I laughed. I just laughed. I'm like yeah. But when I seen the cop, it's like, oh shit, she was really telling me to get the fuck up out of here. But I was just so excited because I wasn't too much into the luxury cars, and I know I can make more money off of this. I didn't really want to let it go. I didn't really want to hear nothing. And it's once you're doing something for so long and it's working, like
you get emboldened by it.
Yeah,
You start
you get-
feeling like you can't do no wrong.
and I wasn't supposed to really touch airports, and that was another thing I messed up because they got more advanced stuff at
Yeah.
the airport, and I ended up finding that out later on. But
The cops arrest you.
yeah, so the cop came up to me, he's like, yeah, they caught somebody in a red vest. I had a red vest on. He was like, yeah, it's you. I'm like, nah, that's not me. It was just like, yeah,
You just missed
know, yeah. So they locked me up, and I'm just at this point, like I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't never been like depressed and feeling bad because now I'm out on 2 probations. I got the case in Long Island. I'm still fighting, and then this shit pops up. So I'm like, fuck. I got the 2 cases for probation plus the Long Island. So it's the 4th one. So I'm like, I'm fucked. Like I'm fucked. I'm all the way fucked. I'm thinking I'm fucked. I'm fucked. It's just over. Like at this point, I just like, yeah, I ain't coming home. It's no bail. I'm not even thinking about bail. Like it was a bad. I was at a bad place in my mind at that time. I'm not gonna lie. I was just depressed. Like I failed. But went through the system. Boom, got to Rikers Island. I'm back in Rikers Island. Now I got all these cases I'm going to. So how can I explain this? So usually on your court date, right? They would come call your name and they would say Queens Court, line up here, or Brooklyn Court, line up here, and Bronx Court, like all the boroughs court basically. Like they had separate lines, like buses that was going to different courts. And it was just so funny because I was like on every other line every time. Like usually people going in there, they fighting a shooting charge or a gun charge, and I'm just fighting all of these frauds. Every week I had a court date like at another place. I'm on a different line, and then people looking like, oh, you was just going to Brooklyn. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go to Manhattan too. I got something in there. I had probation over there, and then I had to go to Brooklyn for running on the cops over there, and it was crazy. In Queens, because the airport is in JFK, that's considered Queens. I had to go to the airport. I had to go to Queens Court, so I was all over. It was crazy. So I went to the first court date. It was for my 5-year probation for the felony when I went in Dave & Buster's and stuff. That was the first court date like I went to, and she was just like, you know what, Mama do, listen, I never seen like she gave me this crazy speech. Like I never met somebody so stupid like you. Like you've been given so much chance, and since the last time I seen you, you managed to rack up 3 extra charges. Like she was like, I'm so mad. The maximum penalty I can give you is a year, because if it was anything more that I can possibly give you, you deserve it. Like. And mind you, all of this from the Dave & Buster's to now to the airport was 1 year, 2016, which is 4 cases. It's crazy. So she gave me her speech or whatever, her hate speech, and she gave me a year. So now I know, all right, I got 1 case out the way. I got the 3 others. Now I know I'm not going nowhere for a year. A year, you stay in the city, and I still got the court. So even if it was more than a year, I still got to stay and fight the case. So got that out the way. The other case, the misdemeanor probation, they gave me 2-3 months, ran concurrent with the year. Got those 2 out the way. After I got those out the way, a detective came to the jail and took me downstairs and re-fingerprinted me, and he locked me up again. So I now had another charge. I knocked 2 down, and another one came up. And he was like, "Oh, we from the auto detective department." I'm like, "What's that? Like, what's the auto detective department?" He was like, "Oh, we detect vehicles and stolen cars." And they took me to some room I never seen inside the jail, and they was like, "Listen to us, like we know, because with the ID I got caught with, like I took out a couple of cars with that actual license." But the crazy part is I just changed the ID not too long ago. So the last ID was crazy, but they don't know about that. They don't know about the ID. So
Must have been Vic Ferrari. Remember Vic? We did an interview with a guy from the auto theft division in New York City. His name's Vic Ferrari.
Serious?
Yeah, he's got a bunch of crazy stories.
He probably heard about me.
Yeah, well, he lives like probably 45 minutes north of here.
Yeah, he's another guy's podcast.
Yeah.
We'll probably get you on his podcast. You got to do 6s. You got to do Vics.
That's crazy. Auto theft division. They had a detective. I never knew they had a detective squad in New York for
Well,
just
it's
that.
huge. Auto theft's huge in New York.
I didn't know. I was just a little credit card scam, but they didn't call. But they came. He brought me downstairs. He was just like, so we just want to know what a vehicle is. He was like, the vehicles. We did the amount. We did the paperwork. We talked to Hertz Enterprise, and They say they have about X, Y, and Z car missing, about 3 million in cars, this and that we believe that's just associated with this license that's not recovered. If you can help us find these cars, then we can work on talking to the DA. It was like one of those things that we could talk to the DA, put in a good
We'll
word
work
for
with
you.
We're trying to help you out.
Yeah, it was one of those things. So I'm like, honestly, I was a little bit nervous. I'm like, dang, when he said millions, I ain't never really hit millions with anything I was doing. But he's adding up like the MSRP value of the vehicle. So
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, no. I was renting them for like $1,000 a week. It can't be that much. No,
Oh,
that's
my
not
God.
how it works. My guy may have given you $1,000, but he drove off with a $70,000 vehicle.
and rental, they always sell up to date. They only rent up to date vehicles
Yeah.
and stuff. So it was crazy. So yeah, he scared me a little. So I'm like, a couple of them is on this street. I think if you look over here on this street, but I got it in my notes on my phone if I can get my phone. So he ended up letting me not me going to but he went to my property. He got my phone out of it, and we sat down and we was looking through the notes and I remember I had a bunch of notes and I'm just sitting there like I would show him like boom, I would open up one note. And I was like, all right, this car is right here. Boop. He excited. He writing it down. I'm like, let me see the other car. Like once he see, like I figured out he see me cooperating. All right, I could delete the cars. I know, like you get what I'm saying? Like they know I'm deleting. And I show him another car. I'm like, yeah, this one should be on this street. The phone back. And I'm like, oh, the other car, delete this. But yeah, so I don't. He came back. I gave him the call, gave him the information. He was like, all right, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna go see if we find it, and then it's good. I appreciate you. I'm like, yeah. He was like, as long as we get the call back, like they don't care. Like they might not even press charges, kind of. I'm like, oh, that sounds wonderful. All right, why not? So he go back.
Was that not true? They weren't so thankful that they dropped the charges.
I
He
wish
didn't
these
mislead
fucking
you.
dickheads. But I feel like he did because he did. But I still
I know.
I went to jail for they charged me with possession of credit cards at the airport and trying to get the car. Because I'm like, I still went to jail for it, but that was a new case that he brought up to me,
Right.
and I end up beating that charge. Yeah, because that was a whole nother subject.
But you got the 1 year. How much time did you do on the 1 year?
I did the whole thing.
You did the whole year?
But look, no, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm still fighting the case. So he came and got me for that. He came and got me for the cars, and then I was just going to court for that. Now I'm going to court for the other 3 charges. So the misdemeanor. I talked about the misdemeanor, renting concurrent. The Long Island. Now they expedited me to Long Island because Long Island is not considered like it's New York, but it's a different jurisdiction. So Nassau County, like that, they got their own county in Long Island. So
Yeah.
Nassau County Department, they came pick me up, brought me over there for the dog thing when I was doing the dogs. They brought me over there, and I went to court there. I got sentenced there. They gave me 6 months over there. That's how I did 6 months over there. But they ran it concurrent with the time. They was running everything concurrent.
Well, you must have never spent more than a week or 2 without going to court. I mean, that must have been. That's actually not a bad way to do it. Like you're going to court. Well, it sucks to kind of be moved, but it breaks up the day.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it did. For the time being, it did.
Sometimes you probably get a better meal. You
Yeah,
know?
nah, Nassau County it sucked, but good thing I wasn't there for too long. It was just like a trip. Like it was good to get out, go take a ride, drive to Nassau County and come back. But yeah, went over there. Thank God it wasn't running nothing concurrent. Concurrent, we're gonna run 6 months concurrent with the year you're doing already. All right, cool. Boom. So it's like the year is the top charge right now. So
Yeah.
everything I'm getting sentenced to is under this. So I don't know. I'm call it lucky. I'm just blessed. Get back to Rikers Island. Now I got rid of the Long Island one. So now it's just the airport one, and then the car theft, the new charge he came and arrested me on. So he came. I was going to court to that. We ended up verifying. He didn't find all of the cars. He found most of them, and I ended up finding out like later on, like they found all the vehicles was covered, but they ended up dropping the case because there was only like 3-4 cars still like wandering somewhere. I'm like, somebody probably had it. Some of them was crashed they didn't know about, so they had to do like fraud report, but they felt like it was just good enough to satisfy like the Hertz rental car place. So they ended up dropping that with the court for the last one, the airport, and they got it down. I got it down to 2 to 4 years. So basically 2 to 4 years, non-violent. You do 2 years, your max is 4 with good time. If you got good time, you come out on 2. If you go to the parole board, boom, they could leave out 2 years. So at this time, I already got like 16 months in. I've been sitting in a jail for 16 months. So I took it. I'm like, yeah, it's the last one. Let me just get it out the way. I heard 2 years. I got a couple of more months to do. I took that, ended up taking that, and they sent me to prison. That was my first time. They sent me up to prison and went through that. And yeah, went up there for a couple of months. Like I said, it was different. Got off the bus. First thing the CO saying, listen, this is not Rikers Island. All that stuff y'all was doing down there. This is not this and that. And, just went through the process. They break you in. And yeah, went through that. Like prison, like I said, it wasn't too bad. I wish I got there before.
Yeah.
Because I could have got out before 2 years because they got like other programs you could do before your minimum date. So like I said, it wasn't too bad. It was cool. Went through that. And
When did you get out on that?
2018, October.
And did you have probation after that?
Yeah, the 2 years, because it's 4 years, 2 to 4 years. So I had to do another 2 years on parole. So
But you didn't. That's when you started working. You started working at McDonald's again.
Nah.
And you
I
haven't
started
gotten in trouble. You haven't gotten in trouble since then.
I went to the credit card, started getting in trouble again, and yeah, I was.
What is your wife saying? What is your wife saying? Do you have any idea what my wife would do if I told her, listen, I'm thinking about doing this? She'd be like, are you out of here? That's never gonna fucking happen.
I'm not gonna lie, she stayed with me. She stayed with me the whole 2 years. Like the whole time coming up, driving, taking the bus 8 hours to come see me when they shipped me off to prison. And I only knew her for that year. I just met her like 2016. That's when I met her. So I gave her the speech like, listen, you don't gotta stay around. Like I know you was my girlfriend, but you don't gotta stay if you didn't know each other. It's not an easy thing.
You didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, like so. She would just, no, I'm doing this with you. And I'm like, trust me, you don't know what this like. It's not easy. I'm going to do this with you. And I'm like, okay, you going to do this? Yeah, I'm all right. So, like I said, she was coming up almost every week, like she made almost every visit.
That's nuts.
I was just like, wow, this girl really like me. And I was always around.
To her, man, she's special. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wouldn't stick around while people doing the bid, but she stuck around, man, and she held her down. So shout out to her.
Females, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was just it's the money, it's the lifestyle.
Yeah, but like I said, even from back then, it was just different. Like I couldn't even rush doing things like even sexually well. Like and it got me mad to the point like I was just about to cut off. Like I don't got time for this. Like you don't want to drop your panties. Like I don't even want to be around. Like I was one of them because like even growing up, like I said, like I even got picked on by females. Like it was just like I was never their type. You get what I'm saying? So like even when I got into that life, it was just like. Just karma, like backfire, like no, like get away from me, this and that, and then, you get what I'm saying? Like I wasn't too believable. Oh, I like you. Oh, I don't like you though. Like I was very blunt, like with females. Like I let it be known. Like listen, this is what it is. So it was just different. She came around, like I said, a lot of females it was just different. Like she wasn't too excited about shit I had going on. Like she wasn't. I don't know how to really explain. Like she wasn't too like we would do stuff, and she was like, you don't gotta like what we doing here? We don't gotta do this.
Like, my wife is. She's like, she's not really impressed.
Yeah,
you know, she's like, yeah, that's nice. No, it's nice. I've never done this before. That's great. But she's not impressed. But like, she could take it or leave it. Like, you want to go? Yeah, we'll go on vacation. But she's not the one to be saying like, oh, we gotta go here. Oh, I want this car. Oh, I want this bag. Can you buy me this bag?
Right.
She doesn't do any of that.
Yeah,
She's
nothing.
Like,
never asked for nothing. Never
Which is funny because that tends to make me want to do it more.
Do it, yeah.
Because now you're like, I want to spend money on you.
I used to tell her, like it was like it's free. Like I'm telling you, it's free. Like go, like to get something. Like I used to be mad at her. Like you gave me like nah.
Take those, ladies. Let's game more.
Like it's not my money. Like I don't know how I was to tell you. It was just crazy. Like even the first time I knew like I even felt some type of way. I remember I sent in a store because I was doing returns basically like some things called return at a time. Like where you would go like to Marshalls or Kmart and you would just buy like $3,000 worth of stuff and it was certain stores that let you swipe the card to put the money back on your card. You know when you return stuff they usually be like all right we're gonna send it back to the card you paid with.
Yeah.
Or swipe the card here and it was like that. So you would just go buy stuff, boop, 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 and I would get like a real bank card. Like it would either be somebody I know or even mine. I get a prepaid card or make my wife open up a prepaid card and I would just have that card for the return. So like I had the machine already at this point already. So I'm putting the last four of the receipt number because they checked in for the return. They started checking like to see if this the card you pay with. Like yeah, it's the card I pay with. It's the same last four and match. So they'll be like okay, return like the 3,000, 4,000, whatever I get that day amount of stuff. They'll take it, process it, boop, swipe the card. They're like, this amount going back to your card, boop, boop, boop. And then when you swipe it, that returns now go to whatever card.
Right. So you can load up a card with 8, 9, 10 grand over the course of a week. And now I've got $9,000 on a card I can use.
Right. Just go shopping. 1 week, you just go shopping, keep all your receipts.
Could you take it out? I mean, if it's really your card, couldn't you take it out? You got the PIN card. You got the PIN. Couldn't you go take money out of the bank account?
Yeah. We used to just leave it on there.
Right.
Like, it's just money. You can do whatever you want. Like, once they return the money on there, it's good. They not bothering. So yeah. So that was okay for a while. I was doing that for a while. So one day, while I was talking, I brought that up because I said my wife had to do just a return. Like I never had it like going in and buying and stuff. I used to have other people doing that. But it was a whole thing. Like even like being with her, like it used to be like situations like she think I'm cheating. I ain't gonna lie. Like she knows. She went through my phone. Like yeah, I was cheating, but yeah, but like I had them working too. It wasn't just like playing around. We wasn't just playing around, running around cheating. Like no, I had them doing stuff that my dirty work too. So and then it would just be times I like doing the return. I don't like really seeing the people I work with like do the returns. Like they don't really know how much I'm getting. I'm not really paying them. You get what I'm saying? I'm acting like I like them. I'm making these fake relationships. So they just like it's just like you doing me a favor. Like
right.
like I should have to pay you for that. So I was very manipulative when it came to that. Like so it would just be like
friends.
Yeah, like
you're gonna ask me. I'm just asking you to return.
We just went out last night and it's just like I understand how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? I just brought you this. We just ate at this nice restaurant. You stayed at this beautiful hotel. Like listen, at least you could just do it. Just go in the store, swipe a card, go shopping.
Yeah, because you're gonna
get yourself a couple of gift cards. You like Victoria's Secret? Just go in there, get whatever you want, clothes, whatever, and just when you go to the checkout, just grab these 2 gift cards. You know what I'm saying? Or grab some clothes and then whatever you don't want, not whatever you don't want, grab what you want and then make sure you grab this much of merchandise, but keep this for yourself, keep that, whatever you want for yourself, just put it to the side. But we go into like 5 different Victoria's Secrets, so don't get greedy in one store. Just get 2 items per store until we finish doing what we doing. So it'd be like little stuff like no, sometimes if I'm feeling good, I'll do that. But yeah, but my wife, she went to go do a return and she had a problem. They caught on to one of the pieces I gave her, the last 4 didn't match, and they caught on to it when she did the return. Because when she swiped the card, after you do the return, the receipt come up, and then it shows my real bank card. That was the thing too. Like whoever bank card, like I'm gonna just say mine. It showed my last 4 that it went to this card, and my last 4 show up. When they swipe the receipt come up and they say, oh, it went to this card. It didn't go. It's not showing that.
Yeah. They're looking at the ID. I mean, I'm sorry. They're looking at the credit card. It matches.
It matches
They
the
run
card I pay with.
Right. They swipe it, but then the real on the receipt, the real number comes up.
My number came up that it went to. This money went to his card, but on the card it say it went to the original card I paid with. Yeah. So she got caught up like that. Like I didn't forget. Like everything was good, but I forgot when I swiped the card. My bank come up, so she got caught up in the store. And usually, like I'll be thinking about leaving people like in the store when a situation like that happen, because I know like the cops about to come. But I jumped out my car. I'm running in the store looking for her because she saying something like, oh, they don't want to let me leave at first or something like that. So now I'm running in the store. I'm trying to see if I can push a security guard down and something and just tell her run out. Like I see like I can't. Like nah, I can't. Like this one is special. Like you were kind of a little special to me. Let me come try to see what I could do. But by the time I get to her, she walking away. I'm walking to her. She walking to me, and she got the receipt in her hand. She said like I did it. I'm finished. And I'm like, come on, son. Like you playing. She's like, nah, it was just harassing. It was harassing me. Every time I did it was easy. When they started asking me questions, I said, can they just give me the merchandise back and I just leave? And they said no. And I was telling her leave the merchandise, and then that's when she was like, oh, they telling me I can't leave. So that's when I came in. But they end up doing a return for her. Like it was crazy. It'd be times like where they think something going on, they think they onto something, but they looking at the receipt. It's the same card she paid with. They probably looking at the hologram on the card, and that's when she's getting scared. Like they looking into it because they feel like something going on, but they can't prove nothing right then and there. They can prove when the receipt, but they don't care. It's just like once the transaction is finished, that last receipt come up, matter of fact, you sign one, give it to them, then they give you one, but they don't never look at the last 4. It's crazy. Like I don't know. But after a while, I guess like they caught on side. But yeah, I did my 2 years. I came home and I realized that the credit card game has changed because right before I went in, I started seeing the chip machines. Like the registers looking different. They got new registers and they got like something where you could put like the card in. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. But it wasn't activated. Like they used to have like little red cards stuck in them, like telling you not to use the chip. But they just had the register there though, like for the chip, but it wasn't active. So by the time when I came home, it was active. The chip was running. So it was just different. Like now I know I couldn't do what I was doing before. Now it was ways like you could bypass the chip. Like you would take the card and you would like stick it in the chip, and then you would stick it 3 times. You would put it in, card error, put it in, card error. Third time, swipe the card. Like you can't read the chip, swipe card, please. Swipe it, go through, whatever. That was good for a while. We found out how to bypass the chip. Now, and then that was working for a couple of months, and then they stopped it altogether. They was like, now if they see somebody bypassing the chip, they just not, they decline the transaction. Then it was an amount like it's only approved for $50. It was crazy. It was like now you had to do low amounts because anything higher than 100, they declining it. So we doing the gift cards. We take one gift card, jam it, swipe $50. Jam it, swipe $50. Ring the gift card back up, jam it, $50. Just sitting there. So now we have the registers, hoodie over, just doing anything at this point. Like standing at the self checkout looking crazy and Target, like jam, $50, jam, just filling it up to the card, decline or stop working. So yeah, it was just crazy stuff. I got locked up 3 more times when I came home. End up beating like 2 of the cases. End up beating all of them really. Like when I finished parole, I didn't catch no violations, but I got arrested 3 times.
For what were those for? Just
fraud.
Fraud.
One of them I got caught in a hotel, like just coming down to check up. I had swiped the rental. Like yeah, I was back to the rental, but I wasn't renting them. I was just getting them to drive. I swiped one rental, boop, and they was holding the keys at the front desk for one of them. Like I had valet my car, so they was just like, oh, we don't feel like this your car, or whatever the case may be. And I was trying to ask for my key back so I could leave. It's time to check out anyways, and then they waited for the cops to come. And that was another thing. Locked me up for that, and that one I ended up beating. I don't know how. I went to court.
I don't know how.
I went to court, case dismissed one day. I to this day, and then my lawyer was like, I could file a lawsuit against them. You got a case dismissed. And he was just telling me that whenever you got a case dismissed by the state, you can file a lawsuit and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. Like I don't got nothing to lose. He's like, yeah, you don't got to pay nothing. Whatever, I'll take my cut when we do the lawsuit. He did the lawsuit for me. Like 2 years later, come pick up your check.
What'd they settle for?
It was like something low, like $20,000, and my lawyer took like $7,500 or something like that. Not too crazy. It was just small because we took like a second offer. Like we ain't really waited out and like see if they could go up on it. And yeah, it was crazy. Like when I came home, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. Like But it's a whole nother story. Like even how I got to Florida, I ended up coming down here because I needed my car registered, and at the time, me and my wife we were separated at the time, so she lived in Florida here with her parents, and I was still in New York. So I was trying to get in contact with her because my car got towed. That's the first thing, and I was using dealer plates, so they didn't want to give the car back to me. I got told in New Jersey they like a little more stricter out there than New York City, so they were just like, oh, we want the person who got the title to the car to come pick the car. Me and my wife is separated. So it was just weird. I had to call her and then, like, look, how you doing? I know we're not on a good too much of terms, but they got the car and I need help getting it. So she said, okay, I'm going on vacation like for a month. I'll be back and try to get the car for you or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, okay. So I didn't really think she was serious. So two months went by. Ended up finding out like I had a daughter. Went to Virginia. That's when I got caught up out there. Came out on bail. That's when my wife just got back now. Now she in Florida. She went to go get the car. I didn't even know. She came, got the car. When she came back, she came to New York instead of going to Florida.
After after the relationship, she holding down. That's one to one. That's the one of kind. Um, shout out to her once again.
That was the thing. She didn't go to Florida. She came to New York, got the car out, parked it at her brother's house that lived in New York, and she went back to Florida. So last time I talked to her, I was like, yeah, so when you think you'll come get the car? She was like, oh, the car's out already. It's at my brother's house. This and that, the case, and the third. And I was like, oh, I wanted you to tell me so you could just register it out here because the dealer place, they was from Florida. Like even the whole time when we was together, when I got the car in her name, the place was always from Florida for some reason. Oh, because she had a Florida ID because she was already back and forth like to her parents' house, so she ended up getting the ID out there. So when we was in New York together, when we got the car, she had a Florida ID, so they register it with Florida plates. I don't know. I don't really know how car works too much, but that's what they end up doing. So um, she was just like, oh, I can't do it right now. And I'm thinking how New York cops is. They're gonna keep bothering me with these dealer plates because I gotta get it renewed because the sticker it was past due. And I usually get like new stickers from the dealer, but he don't work at the dealership no more. So now I can't pay him every year for like the insurance and get the new stickers. So I'm like, you know what? Listen, I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna come out there, register the car. So that's what I did. I drove from New York, came all the way out here to Florida, met up with her. We went to the DMV, got the car registered, and I was just like, all right, thank you. This and that case. And I was about to drive back, and she was just like, you know what? Like I miss you and this and that. Like I was about to leave, and I was, I was like, yeah, I miss you too. And I did. I did miss the time. We caught up a little. So I'm like, oh, we had a good conversation. So it was a mutual agreement. So she was just like, yeah, just stay here with me for a while. Get your stuff together. And I'm thinking I still got the case. Damn, I'm fighting it, and I just end up staying. I end up staying. Yeah, and I was just figuring it out. I was just like, I was more telling her like, listen, I want to get this case out the way first before I really start anything serious and start doing nothing. Because the worst I want to do is start something, then I got to go away and leave it behind and leave you with everything, and I don't want to do that. So let me just fight this case for a couple of months, get it out the way, so we can start doing what we got to do. So one couple of months turned into 1 year, 1 year turned into 2 years, and now like we just came to an agreement. It was supposed to be in November. They pushed it up again to January, pushed it up again to February. So February for now is my sentencing date for the charge I have in Virginia. So my lawyer worked out a deal, got like 5 charges dropped. It's 2 charges right now. And it's an agreement. They not charging me like with the charge hold, but just an agreement like I can't be charged with no more than 6 months. So anywhere from 0 to 6 months is the guideline that we made a deal with the prosecutor that the judge could sentence me up to. And they have good time. It's like non-violent, 80%, you do 85% of your time, and violent do 95 or something like that. So I gotta do 85, 80, 85, something like that. So
Man, we're gonna stop the video right here, man. So he told his story. Good, the bad, the ins, the outs. It was quite an interesting story. I had to share with you all. But now it has come to the time that we all dislike the most. And that time is the ending of this live stream. Until next time. Until next time, we meet again. I am your host. Call me Sir.
Sir, 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 sir,
Hopefully, together we can make this place the littest on YouTube. Of course, it's gonna take some time, some effort, patience, and hard work, dedication. But with your support, we could turn this up and make this the littest place. You feel me? Uh, hey, this is the Circus Sector. And I appreciate you for joining me. And I can't wait till next time. Make sure you tap that like button before you exit the building. Tap that like button before you exit the building. And join me next time.
Welcome to the Sircus Cektor.
Yes, Lord. Welcome to the Sircus Sector.